All right, we are live on YouTube as well. Let's get in and do the settings, and then we'll actually start recording. Chucklefish. We've discussed them. Jaywalking was lobbied for by car companies. Is that true? Why does it feel like low frame rate or something? YouTube mirror, thank you. Yeah, also follow, like, and subscribe, everybody, please. Please, 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 to both channels. Roads used to be public spaces. Yeah, car companies love to make roads not for walking anymore, and now we're trying to go back in the other direction, right? It's pretty loud. I'm going to turn it down a bit. I have people to shout Jay walk. That's crazy. Yeah, seatbelts could have been lobbied for, but seatbelts could have been lobbied for by, like, public safety individuals rather than, like, a car company, you know? What does the J stand for? It's just like Rat said. I didn't even know that's what it was, but people would shout J, which apparently meant, like, hillbilly. Which is news to me. But yeah, stuff like getting cars out of cities, I think, are a very good idea. I think, you know, that's the way we gotta go, basically. Anyways, though, enough about all that real-world shit. Enough about all that real-world shit, chat. We are here to escape. We are here to play Starbound, the game that in the real world exploited voluntary workers. Back to the real world! Snap out of your escape! Is jaywalking only for highways because it's common practice here in the city? It's technically illegal still in the city, but not enforced. Technically illegal, but not enforced. At least in the US. I don't know about in the UK. I don't know about in the UK, but technically if you're in anywhere where there's like a crosswalk, legally as a pedestrian, you ought to use the crosswalk. But like, yeah, like living in Boston, downtown Boston, nobody's giving a shit about people jaywalking. It's more so, I think, a matter of protection for people hitting people with their car. Where if somebody runs out in front of you into the street, not at a crosswalk, it can be considered more like manslaughter because they were jaywalking. You know, that kind of thing. UK, you should use a crosswalk, but you aren't getting arrested for not using them. Yeah, I mean, I can't think of a single instance of someone being arrested for jaywalking. Shouldn't have jaywalked. Your fault. You're in a coma. Yeah, legitimately, I think that's why it's there. That's what I think it's for. Plus blocks the next crossroad. Yeah, no, I jaywalk. Yeah, it's very. Everybody does it. It's very, very common. You're gonna get so much snow. I know. We had to move our cars to a certain side of the road and stuff. That's true, Casey, yeah. All my homies hate escapism. You got a ticket for jaywalking, really? Walking to the Xmas party in sandals and 2 feet of snow, crossing a deserted street. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's a fucking cop who had nothing to do, sister to see. Fuck that guy. Next incoming car is far, far away, yeah. The deeper you get into the city, the bolder both cars and pedestrians get. Here to get snow tomorrow. Yeah, the snow's a big deal. Everybody's freaking out. Everybody's freaking out. Everybody's freaking the fuck out about the weather. I think it's gonna be okay, me personally. I fly my private jet across the street to my neighbor's house to avoid jaywalking. Now that's peak. That's what Taylor Swift would do. And if we should model ourselves after anyone, it's clearly Taylor Swift. Why does it feel like this menu is like low frame rate or something? Well, let's get into it. As always, let me know how the volume and stuff goes as we get going, everybody. It's time. I'll quote you on that. Cross the street, the drivers think there's a car coming right at them. Genius, Aga. People here are freaking out as if they haven't lived in New York all their lives. I know, Rats, that's the thing here, too, where it's like, in Mass, especially, I live, like, still in, like, the Boston area, like, close. Like, I take the subway to work. You know what I mean? I live close to Boston. Not in Boston proper, but very close. And the plows are out, like, immediately as soon as the snow starts. Like, tomorrow morning, I will be able to go get coffee, you know? It's gonna be fine. They already salted our roads and people thought it had already snowed. That's so funny. Rodolph, we haven't even started. We've been yapping. We've been yapping. It's been some good conversation, though. It's been some good conversation. No, plows are hella quick. Yeah, they're gonna be out all night tonight. They're gonna be out probably tomorrow night as well, or whatever. All right. Everybody else, this was a fun conversation, but I'm gonna get into recording the video, so I probably will miss some more messages about jaywalking in snow. But I love you all. Thank you for being here. Let's play Starbound. What's up, everybody? Welcome in for Starbound. This is what was requested by chat, and I've heard it's basically Terraria in space, but also that it's not that. Also that we should play with this Frackin Universe mod. So I've never played this game before, but I've heard overwhelmingly that this is how you should play it. So that's what we're going to do. Also, we did find out that the publishers did some sketchy shit. Fuck them. Anyways, let's play. We're creating a character. I was told explicitly we must read what the species do. Holy, that's a lot of words. I'm not reading any of that. Okay. They have different diets and stuff. We got humans, well-rounded and terrifying in their ability to survive almost anywhere. Ever met one of these things? They are a strange bunch. I advise avoiding them. They're omnivore. They have extra energy, jump height, max food, charisma. They got resists. Environment, none. They have weapon stuff, ammo mastery, short sword mastery. They got perfect block, defense, and they got resists. Okay. Powerful faith and strongly attuned to the universe. Avians are naturals with staves and wands and are exceptionally agile. Okay, so we're gonna have like magic in this game. I figured it was gonna be more like sci-fi weaponry and stuff like that. Hey, what's up, Sunadire? Welcome in. Actually, one second. I just realized I never ticked on YouTube chat, just in case we got folks over there. Huge. Hey, we do. We got Sayad. Welcome in, buddy. Sorry about that. Welcome in. Now I got chat connected. They are sci-fi magic weapons. Interesting. You clearly do aerial stuff. You have extra jump height, less fall damage. You have avian slow fall tech. You're immune to being electrified. You have more damage in the air. All of your stuff is like, I like to be in the air and fighting stuff while jumping, which is cool. These are the Monkas. Apex Florin. It's weird it doesn't say the name here. Okay, you're an omnivore as well. Master Science, they do tech really well. True deficiency with all techs. They got extra defense in certain biomes. Less defenses in other biomes. They have less max food. They got little bellies. Lorens. Aggressive hunters. Sustain themselves on sunlight, regenerating in direct light. Not me, chat. Not me. Lack of sunlight slowly starves them. Interesting. Chad, how many of these races and stuff are Frackin Universe exclusive? Is all this in the game? There's so many spaces for species. Can we look at the sexy alien bodies? Hilottl's my favorite vanilla race. So are a bunch of these FU? The base has like 8. Okay. Why are there so many slots then? There's like a million slots. First 7 are vanilla, okay. There is male, female. And you can take the clothing away. I don't know if I would say the bodies are necessarily sexy, though. Cheese and rice. Vanilla races don't really have any traits. I mean, it seems like these kind of have traits, right? These are the Hylottles. They're interesting looking. Comfort in the arts. While not lovers of violence, we're not playing this one. They're quite skilled in martial arts and are not to be trifled with. Okay. Liquid collection unlocked. Charisma. They got some good resists. They can breathe longer for water. They swim well, but they're bad in the desert. They're good with swords and a katana. That's kind of cool. Robots? Robots aren't super interesting to me flavor-wise. Medieval culture favors trading with shields, hammers, and bows. Go Crunch Sekiro needs to be finished. Hell yeah, Road Wolf. Enjoy. We'll catch you later, buddy. Traits were added an FU for all races. Oh, okay. Yeah, literally clankers. Diet robotic omnivore. They're immune to poison and bee stings, which is nice, I guess. When they're in oil or liquid proto or urcheus, they get health and energy regen. They're bad to mountainous biomes. I like the mountains. I think I hate these guys. The Novakeeds. Interstellar gas being people. Okay, that's like the Dead Cells guy. You know, this is like the Dead Cells guy. They glow in the dark. That's probably actually nice. That's probably actually genuinely nice in a survival crafter for what it's worth. They resist fire and radiation. They're immune to burning and radiation burns. Sunlight regenerate when fed. Night regen consumes food. They're bad at night. They're good with pistols, sniper rifles. The original steampunk? Are you saying this is the original steampunk? Unfortunately, this is funny, the male-female here. But unfortunately, steampunk does predate this game, I think. Robotic omnivore is terrifying. They should need to be plugged in. I mean, you know, you gotta eat people eventually. Anyways, what are you? Fenorox. Ooh, furries. Their tech is generally rather low. Only a few have moved beyond their hunter-gatherer lifestyle. Hunting is remarkable. They're carnivores. They're fast. They do extra damage. They got charisma, night vision. They regenerate at night if sufficiently fed. That's vampiric. You get a hunter's claw, immune to electrified. Extra damage in the savannah. Not good in sulfur, slime, and tar biomes. And spear mastery. Mystery to the cosmos. Elusive shadow people prefer to speak only to each other. These cannot even hear their language. Interesting. Diet any. Reduced hunger drain. Resistance is immune, oxygen, darkness, shadow taint, tech shadow burst. Dark biomes are better. Crit chance and energy. They glow in the dark. Darkness increases power and defense. Light reduces it. They have Scythe Mastery? Scythe Mastery? Dude, we might have to go with fucking Scythe Mastery. That's awesome. And they're like cool. They're edgy, right? This is like our little like demon race. What are you? Scoff. Alien forces, which force them to focus on their military defenses. Extraordinary well-trained fighters are aquatic origins, make them especially dangerous in water, make them fun to be reckoned with. Omnivores, they can swim. Ocean biomes, they're good. Hot biomes, they're bad. Healing waste swamp, they get health regen. How many chat points do I need to spend for you to play as a furry? 10 million thousand. The Glitcher robots, if I remember correctly, once got corrupted by some kind of virus, which took them back to medieval times. That's interesting. When I booted up the other day, I thought, oh, this is Crunch's class just because of the edgy thing in the scythe. Yeah, it's probably gonna be. We're gonna look through all of them because chat will literally lambaste me if I don't read every single word on these. Resilient, cold-dwelling omnivores, creatures with a mysterious origin rooting the distant past. Got extra health, energy, resist, jump height, fall damage, immune to liquid, nitrogen, freezing, and ice slip. They're good and cold, bad and hot. They're good with guns, axes, and pistols. Bad against fire. They're like alien goats. They're like alien goats. These are like bug people. You could be like an ant person. You could be like all those motherfuckers that Ender was killing in Ender's game. Intentionally. The Lusians, they're carnivores. Tough. A chitin shell. Thanks for teaching me that pronunciation the other day, chat, by the way. And exceptionally dangerous combat abilities. Suit any combat. They're good for fighting. They're immune to insanity. So a lot of, like, debuffs and stuff in this game. Warrior instincts. They're good in hot biomes. They have good ground traction. They have scythe and broadsword and axe and shield. I don't like the bug flavor, but I like the fact that they're just like whatever martial weapon you want. You're swinging with these guys. But I don't want to play like an ant. You know? I'm sorry, I know that's like antist. Kim, read these, not gonna lie. Chat's being mean, you won't get outer wilded here. Yeah, that was crazy. I read so much in that game. Reading was just for you to be aware of special traits. Sister of the Sea, how little do you think of me? How little do you think of me? You thought I wasn't gonna notice that? You thought I wasn't gonna notice that feature of the game, that I wouldn't have been like, wow, they do a lot of different things. Come on! Have some fucking faith in me! Come on! Cheese and rice. Alright. You really want an answer to that? Holy, man! Alright. These guys are kind of cool. They kind of look like Drow. Your past history is proof? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm getting roasted here today. Holy. Okay, what are you guys? Designed around hunger, challenge is high. Okay, reduced by hunger, so their stats go down as they get hungry. Seed bulb, radiation burn. Heroes is furry goblins. They're kind of cool. I actually like their aesthetic. But, I don't know. Reliable sidearm. Their stuff doesn't stand out to be that much. Hot biomes, defense increases over time. Racial tech is integral to success. So that's the seed bulb. They got to be using the seed bulb a lot. Beetle-like omnivorous bipeds with tough chitin plates and a love for the exuberant. Love for the exuberant. Interesting. Hey, what's up, The Stone? Welcome in. Oh yeah, Starbound, this is my first time, and we're trying with the Frackin Universe. I like how they got, like, horns and shit. Look at the cock guard. Alright, they like jungles, deserts, and sulfuric biomes. I'm kind of uninterested. Short spear, bow, shield. Involved in the depths of a penumbral world, the Nidar dislike light intensely. Able warriors and capable spies. I kind of get this, man. I'm a night dweller myself. Darkness increases physical reg and damage, draining strikes. I mean, my strikes on things are like gonna drain. But light is bad. Swords are good, broadswords are good, short swords are good, long swords are good, shields good. That's a pretty cool race too. Yo. Man. But they don't have scythe mastery, and scythes are really cool. But they have like shadow bursts and stuff. Light aura detect monsters, resist damage. This one's cool, dude. I love this guy. Look at him. Alright. Scythes are terrible. Changed my mind. Do you mean just like in general or in this game in particular? Come back. I'm glad I made you laugh, Mira. My ego's only a little burned by Sister of the Sea's lack of entire faith. Ooh, one for the Scalies. One for the Scalies, bro. Alright, Stoic, Calm, Mysterious. Eldukar prefer to take the role of artisans or philosophers. They seek discovery and enlightenment. Okay, they want to be unemployed. They can eat almost anything. In general, I think sides are cool. Sides are fun to use IRL. What, are you out harvesting wheat, Aga? Yeah, Licorice is actively gooning right now. I also want to be unemployed. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have a job, but I don't want to be unemployed in the current life. You know? Sides would be terrible weapons against anything that also has a weapon. Yeah, but they're cool as fuck. Cigarettes literally kill you, but they look awesome, bro. Life is not black and white. Okay, they got Crystal Lunari weapons. Look around at the Scalies. I should send this game to Leah just for the Scaly representation. Leah's a low-key Scaly, you know? Not going to cons, not getting dressed up, but she, like, you know, gets pissed if she doesn't have a tail as a lizard in a game. Good a large garden with one that was very overgrown. Great exercise. It probably would be satisfying, right? It's like power washing stuff. When you're like, you know, clearing a space, it's satisfying. Yeah, sides are probably incredibly impractical, right? Sides aren't weapons. I mean, you could make it work as a weapon if you really needed to. If you really needed to, right? But it's definitely not a good weapon. It's supposed to be flavor because the Reaper of Souls is reaping them like a crop. But it looks sick as hell. It looks sick as hell. And when, like, fucking Zazalamel or whatever in Soul Calibur's like twirling it around and killing motherfuckers. It's awesome. You mount the scythe blade straight and it turn into a pretty decent improvised spear. Wouldn't it be like more of a halberd at that point because of the length of the blade? If we want to get semantic about medieval weaponry, which clearly we do. Both. There's a viral video of a guy using a scythe clearing an area quicker than a guy with a weed whacker thing. Interesting. Zasalamel, what a callback. Did images of him just flash into your head with his like white robes and shit and his time moves? He's cool. Zasalamel's sick. Alright, symbiotes birthed from the fallen sentient. An unusual and resilient people who struggle to come with grips with where they came from. You can name when it's a spear halberd type beat. Interesting. What the peasants historically did for peasant uprisings. That makes some sense. They're just called slime. They're a much wider arc with a scythe than weed whackers. Interesting. Omnivores, they take very little fall damage. They got a bunch of resists, and they just have constant health regen. So is this Zac from League of Legends? Sticky ball wall grab? Yeah, this is Zac from League of Legends. With a little bit of flubber in the soup. They like gelatinous bog and swamp biomes. So I guess if you want to live literally in a giant pile of sticky crap, you can play this race. They're good with whips, which is cool, though. Pause the game and certain fighting animations, Mira. He does. That's Armand Mira. She loves a guy with big, tough titties. Zasalamel fits that. He's very Akuma coded. He's very Khal Drogo coded. All right. Sapien cats. Holy. Oatmeal. My cat Oatmeal or my cat Gizmo? Slimy and they're good with whips. Sign me up. I like the flavor of the cat people. They like jungles, primal forest, rainforest, desert. Pretty good biomes. They're good with fists and daggers and arm cannon. Nah. I don't mean like moob man titties. I mean like strong, giant pecs that look like the grill of a 18-wheeler. You know what I'm talking about? Once again, see Khal Drogo, see Akuma from Street Fighter, Arnold in his prime. Nothing about this game but be a cat person. I do. They have razor claws, so that's going to be like a fist race. You fist people as the cats. Furitu, unusual psionic species of extremophiles. Extremophiles generate a powerful psionic vibration through sheer willpower. Their diet is any, including prepared isotopes. The diets are wild. Like, that says any. Some of them say we'll eat basically any, can eat almost anything. And then this one says any, including prepared isotopes. The Freezer Enjoyer, I understand why Crunch is interested in the Whip Maxer race. Well, maybe my Zasalamel was Ivy, Mira. Can you understand it there a little bit? What do I like? Swords and whips. I like scythes as well, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's Terraria too, Billy. Welcome in. You know, Fibo, why do they... The different images are weird. Okay. So, you use Precognition, Psionic Energy, Magor Mastery. Alright, I'm tempted for Scythe guys, or honestly, I think we've got to go for, like, the Nightar, the vampire race. They're the coolest, man. Hey, what's up, Fire? Welcome in. So the reason you win this one, streamer. Yeah, I like the pale, like, vamp skin color. That's good. Man, I wish I could zoom in on this character. The Dracula hair. Show me some long locks. Show me some long locks. We've been recording 17 minutes. We're still in the character creator. To be fair, though, most of that was spent reading. We just actually started creating our character. Does Nightar come with emo cape and crop top? Yeah, they better. That long hair one a little while back was probably the best so far. I really wish I could see my character bigger on this screen. I'm not gonna lie to you. Granted, I'm a little far from my monitor. When we move to the new place, I'm gonna get a new desk so that I can be closer. Because realistically, I should probably be like this close to my monitor. Probably be like this close to my monitor. Okay, now I'm close enough, chat. Don't mind me streaming like this. Bald like Jeff Bezos. Holy. Ooh, that's emo as hell. Alright, yeah, I liked that one long hair one the best. Where is it? I'll know it when I see it. This one. You'll do. You'll do. Bald Bezoar. I think that was the winner shirt that we started on, but let's look at them all. Yeah, you. I actually like the gray pants. Those pants are alright too. Hey, what's up, Zagrock? Welcome in. Haven't played Starbound in a few years, but it's a gem. Hell yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm excited. I've heard a lot of good things. I love me some Terraria. I like this one. I kind of like the little, like, brown pouch thing or whatever. That one's not bad, too, though. Yeah, I like this one the best with the little gold belt buckle. Personality. Oh. Like our stance. That's kind of fun. I don't like that one. This one's very, like, fancy vampire. With the hands, like, splayed out, you know? That's very fancy vampire. We should clip this entire segment as a command and arm. Yes, Mira, honestly. Because realistically, I think I would have landed on this one even if I read nothing. I genuinely think I would have landed on this one even if I read nothing. How do I look naked, by the way? Let's go. Do I have tattoos or are those just my cum gutters? Do I have doubled up cum gutters for ribs? Look at my little belly button. Why do they have a fucking nude thing? Why is this here, man? Why does this game allow you to take off the clothing? Is this important? Are you going to be taking off your clothes at some point? Like, it makes sense in an MMO where it's just start or something and you're going to be losing it. But I feel like this is going to be in our character the whole time, a la Terraria. Okay. Whew. The red eyes are perfect. Hair color's perfect. Shirt color, I mean, I like it, but let's take a look. Okay, yep, love it. You can change our leg wear. I think I like the gray. Florence robots and some furries look good with hidden equipment. Okay. Some of the races have colors in the stomach and legs that are normally covered, like the high lottle. Okay. I assume we want to do survival? Yeah, I assume we want to do survival and not hardcore. Lose 50 pixels? What the fuck? You gonna shrink the damn screen on me? We're actually here, chat. We're ready to play. Pixels equals dollar bills. Equals American dollars. Oh, what about UI? Am I in a good spot for the UI for this game? Actual question before we start. Should I move my camera? Should I move my camera? More centered. Dead center screen, as always. Your oatmeal for the name. Good there? Okay, cool. Let's do it. Dude, look at him. He's sick as hell. Yeah, you got to give me... We're very consistent with our characters. By the way, 420. Plays it. Wake up. Wake up. You have overslept. Ooh. Sir Oatmeal. We've got health, energy, I assume hunger. Bloodlust. Grants 10% leech during night or in darkness. Yeah, chat, we literally chose the vampires. I hadn't read that yet. Come back. Come back. It said you overslept. Where'd it go? Put a little makeup. We just did that last night. We played that song on our show last night. Nearby person, door, or other object. You should hover over it with your cursor and press E if you are awake enough to do so. So can I interact with... No, you gotta be pretty close to do it. It's cute, man. Can I zoom in out? No, this goes across our bar. We do, like... in, out. Of course, the vampire is a flying V. Yeah, literally. First thing, use the turlet. Proof he doesn't read? I was intending on reading it, Sister of the Sea. It went away instantly. I went away. I was taking a second to read chat, which is my fucking job here. Remember, you could open a door by hovering over it with your cursor and pressing E. I was planning on... I was disappointed it went away. Pen the emergency meeting. Among Us ripoff? Main quest, the Protectorate. Survive the meetings. We've got like a main quests UI here. Rest of the stream is me on the shitter. IRL stream from the damn bathroom. Don't close the door while you use the turlet. I gotta be ready to attack intruders. Alt highlights interactables. Okay. We can interact with this little goober up here. Turns it on and off. Alright, your uniform is available to collect from your personal locker. Quite impressive that you can remain so serene while you were running so late. Well done to you. Okay, here's our character screen. And can we move these menus? We can. Can we stretch them? Nope, they're just little. So this is our locker that we just opened. This is our own inventory. This is our own inventory. We've got our shit. Pixels, universal currency. They can also be used for 3D printing. Do you have stats, by the way? No. It does show a pixel value at the bottom. They're common. 125, 75 pixels. And that's 20 of them. Emergency meeting notice. This notice is about the Protectorate's emergency meeting regarding the recent unknown threat devastating member worlds. No idea what basically any of that means, but that's fine. See stuff popping up down here. If I just right-click you, are you going to equip? No, I got to actually click and drag you. And that's it. I just immediately lose my cosm... Oh, wait, nope. UI me. Yep. Perfect. Thank you. Immediately understandable. Love it, love it. And this is just junk. So should I just trash you? See ya. Hey, Sir Oatmeal. Have a moment to chat? Sure. Anything for you, baby girl. Soon I'll be a real protector with my very own matter manipulator like you. That went away so fast. I hear those matter manipulators can disassemble all kinds of materials. Okay, okay. Woo! Off to a bit of a late start, aren't you, Sir Oatmeal? I mean, I guess. Okay, here we go. Look at the banners, man. It's nice. I really like the art. A cool vibe. Ooh, the jump animation's nice. And you can do like a short hop versus a tall hop. Yeah, it's cute. My guy's fucking stance is hysterical. It's very vampire, though, right? Like, he reads like a vampire aristocrat. An image of this guy, like, kind of looking up from below would be a magic card. It'd be a red-black magic card. I keep trying to press up to jump because I think I'm playing Noida. Welcome back to Terrene Protectorate Agent. Talk to me for handy tips. I to open your inventory. Q will let you drop the item you're holding. N to toggle scan mode and inspect objects. Oh. Lobby plant. Interesting. How many books, so little time? You don't use spacebar in Noida? No, Bisky, I don't. I use W. I never use the spacebar. I don't know. At some point, I started doing that, and it just works for me. Weirdo. I figured everybody did that. It feels more natural to move that way to me. Nothing to see here. It's a trash can. I like how it cycles through a few different nothing to see here's. You switch between, by the way, when I hit the numbers, I switch between like sets of left hand, right hand, it looks like. You slap the space bar so loud. That's funny. Yeah, when Nemo and Leo were playing that, I was watching them do that, and I thought about being like, use W, but I was like, I'm not going to backseat that hard. Look at this futuristic ass city. This is nice, man. How's the volume, by the way, everybody? Does it sound okay? Every day, more pedals to sweep. Frustrated. They have me sweeping the bridge every hour like I'm a machine or something. This is pretty. You can press enter to open the game and see the previous log things. Ooh, very nice. Thank you, Licorice. That's helpful. Sorry I missed that before. In a few minutes, until the emergency session begins, you better not keep them waiting. Press A or D to get out of bed. Sounds perfect? Okay. Good, good. Oh, I said something. Get me out of here. Stop. Okay. Alright, hey, bud. A lot of stuff around. What was it? N? Protector at wind chimes that can be found. These can be found in the garden. Protector at garden bushes. I wouldn't call this a bush, but then again, I don't know. I'm not a nature guy. Why is this character standing so fruity? Rats, were you not here 30 seconds ago when I said Rats? You play Magic, right? This character absolutely would be called, like, you know, vampire aristocrat and would cost 1 red, 1 black, 1 colorless. And it would have, like, a sack ability and would generate a blood token on entering the battlefield. And he would stand like that. And he would stand like that. Really cutting it close, Sir Obiel. Please hurry inside before the emergency meeting starts. I don't think I will. I think I'll take my time. You taught me to click on stuff. You taught me to click on stuff. Ooh, I have a flower. I said, this is nice. You can just watch the cherry blossoms go. That's our inspection mode, which is like a tool. So chat, everybody says that Frackin Universe is like a total overhaul. I would kind of like to know what stuff is overhauled and what's not. Like, is the UI even overhauled, or is this what base Starbound like looks like? And yeah, vampires are a little fruity. I feel like vampires just in general are kind of like, you know, most of them are like, we fuck, you know, whatever is attractive to us. We are unconcerned with the confines of societal sexuality assignments. The whole progression got revamped, hell yeah. See, nothing changed other than the character creator menu. Okay, okay. Crafting brew actually got overhauled. The UI is very default. Okay. It looks good. It's like a little tiny, but it looks good. You seen Crunch Tamawashi's win? Put up in the top spot, most top division wins. The 9th? I didn't see that, Aga. That's sick. I did just catch up this morning right before stream, though. Eager? Who are these people? Why are they all humans, man? They're all humans and, like, that's, like, one of the, like, ants or aliens or whatever. I feel like this council's racist. Immediately. Whoa, you have sick, like, antlers. What do they think of me? As a vampire person. My vampires are swag, yeah. By the way, I biked home from work and stopped for McDonald's, and by the time I got back, you just finished character creation, because I read everything! I missed that! Ah! Time for action is coming. We must join forces now to repel the strange new enemy and stop fighting amongst ourselves over petty nonsense, lest we face unparalleled danger. Scroll it. Next slide. If we do not engage immediately, we risk total annihilation. We cannot let whatever this thing is tear our noble republic apart. Next slide. What's that? About the threat, I suggest a toxin derived from a rare substance known as protheon. With it, we could weaponize our greatest tool. The matter manipulator. What was that? Security. Oh, hentai. Bible Black. No, it's here. Everyone flee. Holy. Yikes, man. You, agent, take the manipulator and run. Get to safety. You keep missing dialogue as you're bragging about reading everything on the intro menu. You gotta give me that this text is flying by a lot of the time. Some of this text is cruising, bro. What, the matter manipulator? I don't think we need it, man, right? Whoa, 2D, 3D, and then just a pickaxe. Hog. Quickly select for the R key. Text is doing it at 80%. Thank you, Mira. What happened? Oh, geez. Okay, we're seeing some other races here now. Here's Celia's collapsed. Yeah, you want me to actually break some stuff? That's fun. I like how you can do it at range like that right from the start of the game. You a vamp waifu? Yes. I'm actually... the flower, I don't love the flower. It's contradicting my edge. You know? It is cute, though. It is cute. Chat, are there characters in this game that I can hate? Chat, can I indulge my lesser base instincts in this game in a way that allows me to vent out frustrations? Is there a guide named Brandon in this game? Scans show the room beyond this door is flooded. It would be best not to go in. I advise you find a way over it. Use spacebar to jump up to higher platforms. Me. You introduced digging and then I can't dig dick. Alright, keep me moving. These tentacles, dude, these tentacles are winning. I think we got... The scale of this disaster is immeasurable. The destruction occurring is beyond my capacity to quantify. You must leave this planet immediately. Well, how immediately is immediately? Also, why do we have bushes in the damn walls? I guess maybe it's some kind of sustainability thing. Hold S and then crouch. Yeah. Let's just look at stuff. Broken vending machine. Can't see that spot. Alright. Whoa, I can place blocks. No, I can't. Yes, I can. Interesting. Pick me up over here. Chest in the conveyor belt should contain some kind of weapon. Please arm yourself. Oh, I don't want to go up this way. Horn Protectorate Cape. Ooh, look at the flappy cape. Oh, is that what you meant? Go up on the roof to the left? Yeah. Well, hey, I got it. Look at the flappy cape. Sod block, dry dirt, sod. I'm liking just the feel of the digging so far. Ooh, I really like how floopy the cape is, dude. Oh, yeah, I look at my mouse. I guess that makes sense. Alright, broken broadsword, yes. And some pixels. 150 buckaroos. Immediate protagonist unlocked. Yeah, I always liked that about the tutorial of Helldivers. If anyone here played Helldivers 2, you end the tutorial of that by getting your cape. And it's like such a fun upgrade. So that's our enemy bar. You want us to use our weapon, which is on 3. Ooh, look at the size of it, man. Sword's actually kind of sick. I love using swords in games, and our race is sword predisposed. Bypass the pre-flight checks. Get aboard. God, I don't think I can yap at all in this game. I think I just have to read text aloud from the game the entire time. I got 2 trophies. Cute flower Victorian blood twink. No grabbing the chest. Yeah, I just felt like spiting you a little bit. You got sick? No, rats, that sucks. It is crazy cold. I'll turn on SFX subtitles and read those too. Frackin Universe has introduced a new research system as of 2020. Do I need to read this? Do I need to read this? Don't have frackin' races? I don't think so. I think I'm just good. I think I'm just good. Who's this? Who's this? This isn't anything. No, that's something, man. That's something. Who is this? Rebooting requires conscious entity to interact with the sail console. My pet? I got the otter? It's so cute. La criatura. Look at the heart. I can crouch to be on its level. I'm at peace with you, little baby boy. Look at my crouch, chat. We gotta be flaring our arms even when we crouch. They don't see me. They don't see me. I'm invisible in here. Okay. Ship has sustained major damage while escaping Earth. Please select which ship type you want. Frackin ship. Build your ship block by block. Choosing from a variety of presets. Requires installation of a new FTL drive. Here's tricorder request for guidance. Vanilla ship. Default Starbound ship. Not have access to some FU ship. I mean, well, we probably should choose Frackin ship, right? You'd recommend against building your ship for now. But should I go Frackin ship and maybe take one of the presets? Yes, no, maybe so. Okay. And now just give me, like, my race's ship. It looks like a sword. That's cool, man. Yeah. Perfect. Rate it differently. Get more space by building it yourself. And improve its performance with better engine boosters. Currently suggested. Buildable. Yes, perfect. The personal tricorder is your most important tool. The primary mouse one function provides access to stats, mech configuration, tech upgrades, and other useful functions. You've got one in your inventory. Sword ship. I think this is the thing. Mira had me install a mod that gives this to me as UI instead. Got one in your inventory. Personal tricorder. Hey, what's up, Jay? Thank you for the lurk, buddy. Getting prepped for the weather. Good luck. Crazy out there, man. Yep, the 3 lines on your right. That just lets me open that rather than using the item. We're in space. Can I take this off my bar then? I guess I'll figure that out in time. Sure, nice. Alright, research menu is of utmost importance, providing you with access to blueprint unlocks for all crafting. I suggest familiarizing yourself with the research menu as soon as possible, since that will be solely means of progress if you wish to ever get this ship space-worthy again. Why not research a little into agriculture to get you started? Okay. We go here. Research. No research tree selected. Agriculture me. Holy path of exile. It's actually not that bad. Okay, basic training. Research. I need to get you first. Task manager. I'm already in here. Useful rewards. So we got to do quests. FU related quests. I'm trying to build a foraging table, which is the place to invest into agricultural pursuits and hunting. You also learn to make some simple farming tools and a means to capture useful wild bugs. Investing into this tree will allow you to learn to create your own plant seeds, to grow foodstuffs, or useful effect granting plants, how to raise farm beasts, how to hunt and fish, advanced farming techniques, and how to raise bees. I know, it's only one of the trees. Gotta do the fuck you related quests. Why, Go research. Yeah, we have all these. You said do agriculture. Where am I expected to start? Do not throw it out ever. Should you lose, you can always create a new one in your tinkering table. It is weird they made this an item. By default. This unlocks a bunch of stuff, but I need a bunch of stuff for it, which I don't have. It felt like the game was saying I should get this. But I cannot. I guess let's look around a little bit. New quest. We are currently in orbit getting around an unknown world. The ship is heavily damaged and we are unable to leave orbit. I suggest you beam down to the planet's surface using the teleporter and search for supplies and perhaps a means of fixing the ship. That gives us a reward bag. Bottom right with the 3 stripes. Bottom right. I see one at the top right, if you mean. The very first icon in the tree. Like here? Here? This one feels like maybe I could get it. I don't know. The button on the right. Oh, okay, I see. The yellow one. It'll show the mats when you need it. Yeah, okay. I thought that was... I had kind of gathered that. And we already have this, I think, or something. The tutorial kind of made it seem like I could do it now. So is this our beam me down, Scotty thing? Look at our little otter buddy. This is our ship locker, so we can just store stuff here. We have a flashlight. Torches. We got some canned food. Biomes. We got some how-to guides. Want your otter. He is cute. On the bottom of the research window. Yeah, okay. No, yeah, I did understand it then. I misunderstood. I thought it was telling me that I could just get something right now. Just to, like, teach me to interact with that menu, but that's not what it was. Love that fuck-ass little critter. Yeah, he's chill as hell. So we have a bunch of stuff in here. We have, like, a shield in here. Should I equip? Shield's useful offensive. You time blocks, you can shield bash. Some species get great bonus for perfectly timed blocks. Can I equip this somehow? Here? I can't go sword and shield? Really? Broadsword two-handed? It is two-handed. Okay, it's two-handed. So don't take the shield for now. I got more... You know what? I'm going to leave my shit in here. I'm going to learn the consequences of... I'll take the flashlight. But I'm going to learn the consequences of not taking stuff with me. The L and R in your loadout mean left and right click. Okay, for building blocks, pressing R places them in the background. I'm gonna dip, gonna watch the VOD later. Good luck with learning the game. Hell yeah, Corvus, take it easy. Thanks for hanging while you could. We'll catch you later. Urchius fuel for your FTL drive can be mined from the moons. It should be noted that since Earth's destruction, all moons scanned have delivered strange, unpleasant, and indecipherable readings. This is the fuel hatch. A weird getting up there. We don't even have, like, lights or anything. Is that... It's just a chair? So this is just, like, our living space. Umbral bookcase. Chests. We got a bed to sleep in, which heals us. Our hunger is starting to deplete, by the way. Something to think about. And you believe... Why? Holy... It looks sick, by the way. It does look cool. It does look cool. The preset looks awesome. The preset looks awesome. I have been in a position before, for whatever reason, I felt a primal urge to get fully naked while shitting, but it's definitely not the default. Definitely not the default. Yeah, there is such thing as an all clothes off type shit. There is such a thing, but it's rare. It's very rare. It's definitely not the default. That's why they have the naked toggle, bro. Power stands to tire. Okay. It showers you at the same time. Is that what it's supposed to be? I mean, I wouldn't mind that. We're behind on the bidet game in America. We got a little pot where we can. There is cooking. There's a bunch of cooking. Dark malt. Okay, we got cute little furniture. Turn the candle on and off. We got like another sleeping... So this is like the master, and then this is like the guest room. Energy wood dresser. I like how storage is all around the house, like a normal house, and not like a survival crafting game where you have one room where you put 1,500 chests. Why do they build it like that, the idiots? It all makes sense now. Socks too, he's struggling. What did you do again? Artificial lattice. Balance. So this is all our currencies. We got missions. Crew. We're gonna have a crew? Too much for me right now? Put me in this thing. Beam down. Hey, look, it's Terraria. Alright. Bunch of crap. Manipulator module used to upgrade a matter manipulator. Okay, cool. I have one of those. Yeah, this should upgrade tools, including the matter manipulator from the upgrade interface to your personal tricorder. I suggest saving a few for when you build a mining laser. Okay. Timber and a hunting spear. A thrown weapon. Thrown weapon. Put it here and take my tricorder off my bar. So that's 4. This is 3. That's 4. RMB is to place blocks in the background. So if I'm holding this, let's settle this. I can left click, place, right click. Yep, right click. Right click. Yep. Left click. I can't I would have to, yeah, but it works, it works. Hey, copper chat, listen to the music. Our jumping sucks. You go past where you're supposed to, we'll leap you back to it because planets are round. Okay, neat. You're getting a new toilet. It comes with a phone app, so it can remember your preferences. It really is the future. That's awesome. Covered some ore. Ore can be turned into bars using a furnace. Bars used for crafting a wide range of yada yada. I'm not reading that chat, and I don't need to, and you know it. What's this? Harvest a crop. See what happens when you eat it. I just got a trophy saying I ate that, but I didn't eat shit. Did my guy eat it automatically? If you're hungry, do you automatically eat crops? I would think that you wouldn't want that because you... Ooh, this looks nice. Frog. I can't mine the frog, chat. It's tragedy. Alright, heavy stone brick. Chat, I like this shit. I think it was because of the flowers. So if I right-click here, is it going to destroy the background wall? Yes, it is. That's pretty nice. Just slow as hell. You're just greedy lore unlocked. Overkill frog with a huge sword. That's actually a great call. Yes, sister. Alright, can I pickaxe trees to death? Yep. Look at that tree. It's shaking. It's trembling in its fucking booties. Pull your roots up. You done, kid? Whoa. It's got Valheim physics. Found some wood. My databanks tell me wood is a material with great many uses. Says you kill additional trees and explore your crafting menu, okay? Frankly, a little of this tutorialization is unnecessary. I understand what we should be doing now. I think the concept of it's a game where you can punch trees is just universally understood. Trembling, bouncing wood. Stop talking about my upcoming wedding night. Just kidding. Eats eating the other mod. Kanji wanted a porcelain throne. That's nice. Taking some plant matter. What's this? Covered some plant fiber. Can be woven into useful fabrics and a spinning wheel. Covered some seeds. Planted them in some tilled soil. Watering them until they grow. So one thing that's interesting to me about this is we just beamed down to Terraria land. By the way, the parallax looks really nice. Music is a touch too loud. Okay. Thank you, Mira. The parallax is really nice in the background. A lot of layers. Really makes it look like kind of 3D-y, you know? I like that quite a bit. That's very, very nice. Yeah, the fields look deep. That's a great way to phrase it. My petals. But yeah, one thing I'm curious about, and this is rhetorical. I don't want to know. Don't tell me. I want to discover by playing. But, it just beamed me down to this world. I'm assuming it's because we have a spaceship and stuff, and they were talking about worlds and moons. The hell? Hold on. Oh, sorry. It was just... Never mind. We're all good. It was just a siren. It was just like a really loud siren. It, like, startled the cats. And Gizmo was ready to go to fucking war. But yeah, I'm assuming we're not gonna, like, set up a permanent base on the first place we go, right? Like, I'm tempted to be like, okay, this is our world. Let's start to get to know it. But Sister of the Sea saying planets around. I'm assuming we're going to be going to, like, several different places. Gizmo's always ready for war. You know, we're probably going to be going from, like, planet to planet. But to what end, I'm not exactly sure. Like, to gather stuff and make our ship better. So I guess is our ship, like, our base? Yeah, see what happens. Yeah, no, for sure. Ooh, snowy biome. Gizmo sent back to Nam. Yeah, Rambo was about... Or sorry, First Blood was about Gizmo. I like the flashlight. That's nice. Ooh. Uh-oh, this is bad. We're going to get ourselves stuck here. No, yeah, this is bad. This is bad. We're going to get ourselves stuck in the cave and dead as hell. Why is there nobody named Brandon here to guide me and be a useless fucking prick? You know? Why is there nobody named Brandon to guide me and do nothing? And be trash? You mean there's no left-right end of the map? No, I understood what you meant, Sister of the Sea. I'm just saying the way that you phrased it implied further and reinforced my suspicion that we are not going to be just, you know, developing on one map, one planet here. We are going to be going to, like, several places. The game was like, you're going to have to get stuff from moons and... Your shit computer's Brandon if you like? No. Brandon's not a fucking clanker. Brandon's a lot of things, but Brandon in Terraria is not a fucking clanker. Alright, no real way to get around here apart from building over it, so... building, like, I don't know. It feels like a little, like, not satisfying or something at first rip here. But we're still figuring it out. What am I doing here? Just explore, it says. So, we're just looking for something. Reduce your feelings due to hunger. You should find something to eat in order to maintain your body's functionality. You should gargle my fucking sack, ChatGPT. Also, I'm trying to eat stuff. What should I be eating? The frog? Give me your meats. Give me your meats. Hold shift to place 1x1 blocks. Ooh, nice. Good tech. Thank you. Give me your meats. Meet me. Yo, why do these birds not drop meats? You found some pearl peas earlier. Oh. That's a seed, though. But, like... yeah, it's just a seed, I think. I can't eat it. Or at least I don't know how. Eat! Nothing on that bush, yeah. Shit, man. What the fuck? What the hell? Okay, chill. Chill. Come at me. The ducks are attacking? Oh, we got raw poultry. We got raw poultry. Yo, he's cool. I like this little, like, image of the guy. Meet my fucking wrath. Meet my fucking wrath. Let's go. Thanks for the 10 buckaroos. Thanks for the 10 buckarooskies. Can we break these? Right, chat. That's how we do. Whoa, the enemies are so big and scary, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. I will not die on the first night. I will not die on the first night. What is that guy? He's a potato monster. He's a potato monster. The bane of the Irish. Alright, get him down there. Not being able to see cock is bad. We should have some health regen, though, because it's nighttime and we're a vampire. Cookie about enemy. I asked for a cookie because it's a big thing. Shoot, licorice. Can't see it all, man. Can't see it all. I don't know what we do here. We gotta try to dig out, right? But I just can't fucking see. Huge. Huge. Jeez, and whoa, it looks like a Pokemon. Give him the craft. Give him the craft singles. Huge. Sharpened Claw 1. Alright, there's a green bear. An environmentalist bear. I got a pearl pea. I got a pearl pea. We got raw ribs, pearl peas. I got energy coming out my anus. Take me back. Beam me up, Scotty. You're starving. Imperative you obtain food immediately. Oh, was that not a beam me up, Scotty opportunity? I don't know how the beaming works. We did. We got... no, that's a seed. Pearl peas. I'm not dead. I'm dead. Wait, did I get beamed or am I dead? I lost. So is it you drop your blocks? I think I died. Did I die or did I make it back up home? I don't understand. That was death by hunger? Deaded, okay. My sword kind of looks like a damn keyblade, man. Boiled pearl peas. Some motherfucking legumes. Cost 50 pixels to do that shit? Where's my pixel budget? My bank. Upgrade with no backpack. There's an arrow button to the right, which you can use to go back to your ship. Okay. So like that. Yeah, beam down and beam up. Upground with no backpack. Alright, well, hey, I've got some cooked food to take down with me now, so I'm never going hungry again. I'm eating big time. I'm eating big time. Beam me. Alright. Pixel volume. Crafty doesn't cost pixels. Okay. Helpful. 2 types of enemies. Set enemies that will always look the same and act the same, and procedural enemies that are made up of various parts that have varied attacks. These ones can be either natively hostile or passive. Interesting. Okay, a lot to learn about what's going on here. Number 1, frogs don't live around me. I think these guys were natively hostile. I might have hit them first with my sword, though. Thanks for the pixels. What? I can't throw these? Oh, we did. We did it. We did it. Get owned. Prepare to get owned. Yeah, prepare to get owned. Oh! Alright, this is how we do it. I never played Duck Hunter as a kid. Oh, let's go! Found some bone. While somewhat grisly and primitive, it can still produce various useful goods, including weapons and armor. This is your crafting menu. You guys really want me to look at the damn crafting menu. And look, I can't make cock. Don't talk to me about the crafting menu. I know it's because I gotta chop down trees and stuff. I know it's because I gotta chop down trees and stuff. Two-handed weapon comes with a special ability you can use by pressing down the right mouse key. Oh, we've got the spin to win. But it uses all of our stam. Got Terraria 2 before GTA 6. That's right, Beefy. Give me all this wood, by the way. When the cougar walks into the club. The energy out sound. Alright, keep moving here. We just want to explore. These guys are like little bunnies. Look at the gremlin guy. The enemy art is cool. Whoa, is that like a debuff? Don't stand in it. It's almost certainly bad. Whatever it is. Yep, it does damage over time. We're looking kind of low. Haha, get yumped. Get yumped, brother. And then, oh! That was my last one. You son of a bitch! Get owned. How we do, we don't fuck around. We don't fuck around. How does the sword run out of battery? The sword's not running out of battery, the vampire is. The Teemo Pokemon did almost get me. No way that was a healing zone for me. It was doing large caucus to Mahe. Gonna take a bunch of wood, and then let's get some stone so we can build some tools, right? Or something. The game desperately wants me to look at the crafting menu. Yeah, the tree animation's nice. Also, this is probably a different kind of wood. Also, is it just beer? Does it look like the wall block back there has ore in it? That dropped snowballs as well, and snow, cocoa, snow frumpy sapling. Yeah, the falling trees are nice. Go one block. Oh, we're 2 blocks thick. It is. There's ore in the walls. There's ore in the walls. Wasn't a genuine question because I can easily just test it and find out for myself. Biome background changed. Uh-oh. Ducks. Why are there ducks in the caves? Who brought the ducks into the caves? So I need to rearrange this stuff a little bit. I want, like, you here. You're really not gonna, you're gonna make it difficult? Cave ducks cucks, if you will. Snowball, throwable item. Is it doing any damage, though? How's the Damahe? And yeah, let's put, like, a meal on 3. I feel like it's no damage. They're corkscrew nice cock, unless you're into that. True. Well documented on this channel, as well as other places on the internet, that corks, or ducks, you know, teens are unpleasant. You guys are just little buddies. You're just little joyous guys. You're just little joyous guys. Oh, you're cool. You're not nice, though? Maybe the snowballs weren't the wisest. Maybe the... Hey, this animation's better. This makes more sense as like a death animation. Ducks in the cave, let's call them Dave. Setting, there had to have been a game where the tester never figured something out, and there was an inciting incident that caused every AAA game to have obnoxious tutorials. Yeah. Or night vision? I know, I thought one of our racial things was that we could, like, see in the dark, but that might have been... That was probably one of the other ones. Not sure why the first death animation got skipped. Yeah, that made it much more clear what happened. Okay. Just take me down. Is that stuff still gonna be there? Yeah, it's like the fifth element. Nighttime again already? Because the world is pain. I love when ducks come down to my level to fight me. Throw me in a world with no force tutorial? Me too. I've said many times on this here channel that I really love when a game just lets you play. The simplest way to put it. You start up a game, and I think the game should let you play within 5 minutes. Tops. The infamous game journalist who was just actually trash casual games? Yeah. These are the same exact arguments that people are making about, like, you know, like we talk about a lot. I bitch about all the time with Netflix being like, you know, movies have to repeat the plot 4 times so that people on their phone can hear them. It's just like, hey, let's take a good thing and make it worse so that it's homogenized and more mass consumable, like some kind of fucking literal slop for people to just, you know, slam down their consumption gullets. It upsets me. Anyways, you thought I was on my phone? I love roguelike tutorials. Yeah, like Isaac. Like Isaac, or like Noida. There's a time and place for both. I really like... I'm obviously a classic Dark Souls stan, but I love the way that Dark Souls does it. Where there are just messages laid around that are helpful tutorials. And then those seamlessly blend into the messages left by other players. So you can choose to see them and read them if you want, and if you do, you'll see that they're useful, and then that might inspire you to then get more tutorials like that from the other players. Beam me up, Scotty. Like me feeling the urge to preface the game with a reading UI warning the other day. The game is fun, so why not let folks feel that? Yeah, for sure. Well, tragedy, the creation of art is tailored for consumption rather than artistic merit. 100% applesauce. Can't agree more. There's the next FromSoft game comes with a game journalist mode. It'd be even easier than the lowest difficulty, but you get mocked if you still lose. Death 3 avoided. But now I'm up here, and I don't really have a way to get health back. If I'm fully sated, am I gonna recover health? I'm fully sated. And sleep to recover. Right. Up to the master bedroom. Alright, let me leave that open so the otter can follow me. Come on. Come on. Come on. What's your name? You're an otter? Your name's Oscar. Oscar! Oscar the otter. Come here, buddy. Oskington. Oskington, I want snuggles. I provide you with food. I scoop your otter litter box. I bring you back berries to eat. All I want is snuggles. You have to come sleep on my legs, Oscar. Oscar! Oscar does not give a fuck. I have hit C. Yeah, I have hit C. I just haven't started actually building anything yet because I keep losing all my mats before I do. Yes, Oscar, come here! Shut that shit! No! 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 Oh, he's back. He's back. Alright, close it. Get in the bed. Come on, Oscar. Come on, Oscar. I want you to sit on my face, Oscar. All right. Oscar reminds me of a certain cat. Better not be oatmeal. My cat. Ash, where is he? He's in here, I think. Oh, no, he left. He left when Leah came in. He's doing his business? No, he's not. He's not even on the damn turlet. He better not be doing his business off the turlet. Get in bed, Oscar. He's close, at least. This is acceptable. This proximity I'll allow. Oh my god, he's pushing it. Oh my god, I'm back for 30 seconds a day? I'm back for 30 seconds a day and you can't show me the tiniest little bit of fucking gratitude? Holy, man. He shat on the floor and he wants to show you. Okay, we got a little bit of food still in the old bank. Why don't you throw the haunches up on the bar here? Throw the haunches up on the bar. Let's put the flashlight here. And then we'll do blocks over on the side. I do have some wooden stuff, but I still can't craft anything. You look here, like primitive axe. What do you need? Or those are... Wait. Primitive axe. I don't see what I need to make this. I feel like this would show materials somewhere, right? We do this, it's going to show nothing, because we have the materials for nothing. We can make timber. Ah, that shows it right there. Primitive axe. Hover over item? Hover over item? Hover over item? Okay, there it is. Ingredients, wooden log, cobblestone, plant fiber. Okay, so we need cobblestone and plant fiber. We got plenty of wood logs. That is weird. Those ingredients should definitely be listed on this UI 100%. It's fine, I know now, and we'll look. Not a big deal, but that is weird for sure. You just remembered something? I'm proud of you, Beefy. You've been laying up on the ayahuasca? Your ass would not make it this far? I don't know. I'm intrigued to see what more is happening. It's been a little slow for an onboarding. Oh, shit. Dude, let's go, Beefy. Holy shit, with a game wreck. Let me get it on the thing. Let me get it on the thing. For Deltarune. All right, we're headed back to Tobyland, chat. We're headed back to Tobyland. Deltarune from Beefy. And that's chapter 1 and 2. Deltarune. All right, chat, we're gonna do it. Hell yeah, it's on there, Beefy. We had this request today, and then we're doing Teardown next week, and then you'll be the week after, most likely. Not gonna guarantee, but most likely. A lot of enemies around, man, which is similar to early game Terraria. Yeah, I feel like one thing I want to get a better idea. 3 and 4 like 21 bucks. I got you. 21 bucks is fine, by the way. You don't need 200k for... Like, especially if you're like a, you know, if you've earned the points, you're at 100k and a game is like, you know, let's say under 25, I'm generally going to let it slide. Hey, a person. I'm generally going to let it slide. If you want, you can maybe give some biddies to make up the difference, to be a chill guy about it. And if it's over 25, you can do the biddies or save up for 200. Alright. Forgot about Teardown. That wreck rocks. Yeah, Teardown was really fun last time. I'm excited to play that again. Okay. Automato and some pixels. Okay, let's talk to the person. Many things. You're a merchant. We can buy stuff from you like torches, which sounds nice as hell. Some raw steak. We got 288 pixels. I mean, torches are not expensive, man. Give me like... Because I'll probably want to place these on the walls. Give me 20 of them. Give me 20 torches. Flares, I don't know. What do you do? Broadsword damage. The mercenary set is broadsword damage and less hunger. That sounds nice. And you have stats where this doesn't have stats. So that's good, but it costs 344 buckaroos. Obscure health, nah, you got this. Gotta wreck some quadruple A slop ultimate chill edition and have to tip an extra $90. I want you to go and find the most expensive version of Skull and Bones you can find. Can you spam talk to her for the voice? Sure. Not doing it. Also, where do my torches go? I bought like a shitload of torches, right? Yeah, there they are. Let's put those... We only need one building block thing for right now. Alright, keep moving. Can I wreck a whole console? Or the soldier box is like one decent game? If you pay for the console. Alright, pixels me out of here. I'm just curious, I want to understand the structure of the game here. I feel like despite all of its tutorialization, it obviously hasn't made it clear what I'm trying to do. It is telling me to just explore. But I'm always tempted in a survival crafting game. I immediately, my first thought is like, okay, let's start setting up our home base. And I feel like I maybe shouldn't be doing that. So I'm feeling like a little like dissonance in like what the game wants me to be really doing. Obviously, it wants me to explore. But we're going to keep doing that. We're going to keep doing that. Ooh, we found a little camp here. And I think I'm just feeling that because it looks so much like Terraria and other... Top right if you want. No, I know. It says explore. Search for supplies and perhaps a means of fixing the ship. I know, and I know that I should be exploring the planet. I'm just saying that I kind of feel like the urge to be, like, building stuff, but I don't know if I'm going to be staying here and stuff, you know? I can build. Hello. I'm in your tent. I'm in your tent. I'm healing in your tent. Actually kind of good. We could use the health. Hope everyone is safe in the winter storm. Have a good weekend. I'm going to go play some Dota, but I might be back. Hell yeah, Zach. We'll catch you later, buddy. Thanks for hanging. Stop thinking ahead then. Do as you want to do. Yeah. Your main base is your ship, since that's where you respawn. Hmm. Alright, well, we're gonna keep playing. I'm healed. Like a giant phallic house. Hey, stranger, if you're looking for core fragments, you might find a bunch down in this old mine. You should check it out. Alright. These are crates. You can store things in every little bit of them. Turn the lamp on and off. We have torches now. Really? Alright. Like Terraria, you can build whatever you want. No, I'm aware I can build what I want. Once again, I know I can immediately start just building a house. I'm just saying that a lot of the time when I play survival crafters, I do kind of like I said, my instinct dropping down into a game that looks exactly like fucking Terraria. My instinct is like start setting up your home base. Which I guess maybe I should just follow that here rather than doing the exploring immediately. But just because the game seemed to be implying that we were going to be going to other planets too, I'm not sure how much I should be nesting. Setting my roots. It isn't saying like establish a base of operations, it's saying go down here and explore the planet. You don't like this game, Rats? Have you played much of it? Or are you saying just watching? You're sleeping in my tent now? Insane. Okay, let's go in here a little bit. Let's try to place some torches. Torch placing's nice. Nice. The spin to win worked out there. We got some pixels, some living root. But a little just not a fan. Hey, fair enough. I'm not trying to whine too much. I'm not disliking what I'm seeing. I'm just describing my thoughts and my experience as I go. Another little camp down here. Shitloads of enemies. So making some money to buy those pants would be nice. Also just getting the materials to craft some gear would be nice. I feel like our broadsword is probably very bad that we're working with right now. Like, it's working and we're killing stuff, but it's taking 6 hits instead of 4 hits, you know? Alright, take me up and over. What is all this, by the way? I can't really inspect it like that, but I can N. Machine that hobbyist travelers use to record geological information. Okay. Alright. I think you're a little hung up on the are we staying or not thing, which has been implied by chat. I don't feel that's true. For some perspective, I had a Mahusif main base. Yeah, I'll get a feel for it for sure, but I guess my thought was we might not even be ever, yeah, like returning to this planet, basically. You know, that we might be like here for a bit, and then it's gonna be like, okay, now go over to this other like jungle planet to find this other resource, and then go to this other planet to find this other resource. Once again, though, I'm just guessing. I'm looking too far ahead. These are cobblestones, by the way. Which, didn't we need cobblestone specifically to make the axe? We needed cobblestone and, yeah. We needed cobblestone and plant fiber. You love this game. One of the first was to put 1K hours in, but a part of the play base to play in early access, specifically beta, which is completely different from stable release. Interesting. Yeah, people were saying stuff about that earlier. Right. Give me this. We got a bunch of that. Now, make nothing. I like the broadsword so far. Damage per swing, 7.5. Let's compare that to what are we working with? Damage 6. Why are these stats different, man? Why are these stats different? I guess rate of fire and attack speed probably are just the same thing. But this one, this one, see, the primitive seems better. Primitive seems better, even though this one has a higher value. Crusader Kings is great, Applesauce. See, I own Crusader Kings 3. You guess which basic weapon I crafted first? Probably the, ooh, they got a primitive scythe. Mira definitely went with the great axe. Maybe the hammer, probably the great axe. Do they have any primitive whips? No, they have boomerang, club, stone club, spear, primitive short sword. Yeah, I like broadsword so far, honestly. You don't know me. Which costs wooden logs, cobblestones, and plant fiber. So, let's find some plant fiber. This mine can be a place to go, but it's not a place we have to go right now. Actual backseat question. Are we always going to beam down onto the planet in that one spot back in the fields? Elden Ring whip build? I did it. I beat the whole game. I beat Melania dual-wielding whips in Elden Ring. It was pre-streaming, but I fucking did it. It was a Dex character. It was rad as shit. Hey, what's up, Ramses? The old beta progression is that you had no intro. You simply woke up in your ship, was told that you're stranded. From there, that was it. You'll have to explore on your own until you gather enough items to make a beacon, which actually spawned the first boss. Interesting. There are ways to beam elsewhere, but that's the default location. Okay. So building, if I'm going to set up a little, let's just say a base of operations here, a temporary camp that we might end up packing up, we might make into a full base. We're going to set it up over by the beam. One of the few games that I could never get into. It looks like a lot of fun. It's never hooked me like Terraria. Yeah, I mean, we're giving it a shot here. We're giving it a shot. With all the Frackin Universe and everything. But I hope you're doing well, Ramses. Welcome in, buddy. Okay. I've got a bunch of crap. I'm not going to build here. So yes, I'm going to beam up, and then I'm just going to beam right back down. Check your craft menu for a flag. Nothing yet. Why does frack sound like a sex word? Isn't fracking... honestly, I should know more about what fracking is, but isn't it like putting, like, pipes and shit in the ocean and, like, bad environmental shit? What does this thing do, by the way? Oh, what the fuck? Starbound is like that 300 episode anime you swear gets good at episode 62. I saw something, another thing that's influencing my decision making is I saw something about people in, like, when I was just looking through Steam briefly before. +1 research bonus based on your session playtime. This bonus will be disabled if you go AFK. Interesting. Method used for extracting gas and oil. Nice. Was this coal? Yeah. Torches to light your way. Chance of fatal instruments dramatically increased in the dark. Explore the crafting menu. We're good in the dark, though. I really thought I was supposed to have, like, night vision or something, chat. Each race has their own item, okay. And by its devs, the modding community keeps it alive. One Piece. Underground cavities with water to extract resource. Okay. Remember not saying fucking, so it's not considered swearing for a TV show. Only Yan has night vision. Why do we... I swear... You know, it's clearly, it's not going to show me anywhere here, but I don't know where I would see, like, my race details again. We do have a lot of crap on us now. Enough to make our thing. Primitive broadsword me, craft me. Okay, we got something. Looks less cool, but it's gonna do larger to Mahe. Your tricoder shows that stuff. Personal tricoder. Distances, tech craft. Powerful new techs. Mech gear, mech fuel, upgrade. GPS, lots of stuff. Dungeons, mine, lab, cave entrance, abandoned house. This is interesting. The different ores that are here are all listed. Underground layers, luminous caves, so we can see the different stuff. Okay, we're also getting very hungry, chat. I know there's the research menu. I'm just looking around at stuff. Okay. Beat several bosses, build cool houses, never felt the need to go back to any of them. Yeah, if it's sometimes stuff just doesn't click, you know? Sometimes stuff just doesn't click. So, what I can't build in here is any, like, armor. You can build an inventor's table. Various crafting stations. That feels good, right? We also can make torches. They cost a coal and a wooden log. Honestly, make as many of those as you can immediately. Hey, thank you for the hydrate, Leah. Research shows your data. Does it? Research essence, madness, genes, protheon. You'll eat peanuts with or without the shell? Obviously without the shell. You're eating peanuts with the motherfucking shell on? Let's just, what do we try to figure out how to see by, like, racial traits? Because I thought I had some kind of, like, night vision or something on this race, genuinely. Because it's like, you're better in the dark, but I can't see shit in the dark. Do you eat Starbursts without the shell? Wow, I'm gonna need to farm a lot more, like, dirt and stuff. do I have the most of? 58 that. All right, I got 45 dirt. In your tricoder? Oh, right here, right here. Right here. Yeah, I'd missed that. Thank you, Mira. Like light intensity, they're able warriors and capable spies. Darkness increases damage, draining strikes. Light is bad. All swords. Yeah, no night vision. Never mind. Yeah, it was the scythe bonus one that had it. I think they like glowed in the dark. I just wonder, how am I supposed to fight guys in the dark, you know? Because it doesn't say sunlight, it just says light. So if I'm fighting where I can see, you know? Well, let's carry on. We'll figure it out in time. We'll figure it out in time. We've gotta. Thermal goggles. Well, we'll figure it out, I guess. Want to flatten out some ground here. Because, like, I feel like, am I still in light technically? The placing is weird sometimes. I think it's because I'm technically standing on it, though. I think you can't place blocks at your feet. Deep down, like, right over here somewhere. Spot like this is fine enough to start putting together our home, right? We're not going to do anything fancy right now. We're not going to do anything fancy. Just give me some wood. I didn't mean to veer out like that, but why not? For the geometry. Not even, something like that. Wonder how building roofs is going to be, chat. That's the big question. Can you not put wood as a background? Oh, you can, just there's dirt kind of in the way of some of it already. Alright. Minor about holding shift. Yeah, no, I remember, Mira. I remember. I just kind of decided to go for it. I remember. We're out of wood already. We're out of wood already, so we gotta go farm some more wood. You know, that kind of thing? Like, alright, I gotta get more wood to keep building my house. That's fun. Thank you for the potatoes. We can eat those. Two circular living quarters and a good lookout tower in the middle. Yes, Beefy. Building with oatmeal. Building out of full logs is crazy. You're crazy, Licorice. Making timber is more efficient than wooding logs. Chat, were you immediately thinking about the efficiency of your building blocks when you've been playing the game for 1 hour and 32 minutes? I just want to level set real quick. Yes, okay. Yeah, I'm min-maxed by this point. Forces you to think like that. Once again, show me the littlest bit of grace, chat. I trust me, if you streamed, you would do the same thing, where some of this stuff you would not think about it as deeply as you would if you were off stream. It's just the way it is. Alright, let's process it into timber so I don't fucking keep eating shit in the comments, man. Alright. You can just do that in the bag, can't you? Timber me. Craft it, and now it's gonna look all mismatched, and it's not gonna look all like... Or we can do logs as... We'll do timber as the background. We'll keep logs as those walls there for just the very base. Do I think what I'm doing at any point in time? Yeah, fair. Same. Sun's coming up at least so we can see again. Our stats are all lower, but at least we can see again. Right, to make them wrinkles? That could look nice. I knew code 3A line 6.2 of the wiki on page 7. Yes, Mira. Hey, what's up, Wheezy? Okay, now, give me my timber. Give me my timber blocks. Feel like I don't need the flashlight as much as I thought I might want the flashlight. I really dislike not being able to move things from this menu. Having to go in here to slide those around on the bar is ass cheeks. Like, verifiable ass cheeks, genuinely. Oh, can I put torch as, like, a right click on something? No. You have to two-hand blocks. You could have maybe, like, torch and shield or something. God, man, it's a mess. Okay. I'm hungry again. Feel like I have to make food for myself the upcoming cold snap while dodging the flu. Good luck, Applesaucy. Hopefully what you make is bombs still. I believe in you. Raw poultry. I mean, we could eat some patates. But it's probably better to cook the potatoes, right? Realistically, it's better to cook the potatoes, and it takes us 2 seconds to beam up. So beam back up. Hello, Oscar. Baked potato me? Campfire Tates. Cook the hell out of this poultry, too. And the pearl peas. Now nom. Now big time nom. Can I eat from the menu, by the way? I really have to equip it to eat it. You're gonna do me like that? I can't. Okay. You want me to have stacks of food on me, don't you? But no, the baked potatoes don't even stack, bro. Oh, Terraria style. Thank you. Yep, that got me there. That got me. Use it outside the window. That makes sense with Terraria. I still don't think that's intuitive, but I'm glad that there's something. Okay. Oscar, please come snuggle. Okay. Maybe that's a good spot to end episode number 1, chat. We can come back and finish our house next time. We're over an hour, 30 minutes anyways. It's usually where we try to cut it. Well, it's just to play with you. Well, we're not doing multiplayer right now, just as a heads up, Wheezy. I'm just testing it out solo a little bit, and we're just doing it today as a request. We're just doing it today as a request. What would you consider more intuitive? Just right-click it. You just right-click it. Or double-click it. Alongside your mint. Oh, hell yeah. All right. We're going to end that first episode there. I'm having a good time so far. I'm curious to keep working on our house, see what we find. Hopefully y'all are enjoying it. If you are, and you're watching here on Twitch, hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks, everybody. Hey, Prof's here. What's up, Prof? Everybody give Prof a follow. I love my Pixo stuff. Yeah, the game's cute so far, man. It's like Terraria in space with some different stuff. It's cute so far. And look, I've got a little fucking otter. I named him Oscar, and he's a little fucking prick that won't sleep with me. Like a real pet. And I don't mean sleep with me like fuck. I mean literally lay on my legs and snuggle me. Very crunched out, hell yeah. Alright. Sorry you came in just as I'm about to take a break, but we're going to take 10 minutes here. It's 5:37. I'll be back at 5:47. Stick around if y'all are enjoying the stream. We'll be right back. There it goes. Break that. Please do not kill me. What?
Please do not kill me.
Come on! I see the traps, thankfully. Whoops. Come on, classic. Nice. All right, I think I got them all. I think we did. Come on. This industrial elevator is reminding me of Rain of Fire, which I was talking about last night. Not the best movie, but it is a lot of fun. Horror movie, I love it though. Yeah, no, I'm with you, Nutter, like 100%. As a kid, dude, I was so dragon pilled, like the Dragonology books and stuff. I think it was, the pipeline was Jurassic Park to Dragonheart. I watched Jurassic Park and I loved Jurassic Park, and then I saw Dragonheart and that like kind of took it to the next level. And then now you know, my dick gets a little hard whenever I look at a Steam store page for a dark fantasy game. So that's basically, that's the pipeline that I went down. I'm gonna go with the idea of going over to the beach and digging down. Whoa! What? It just says underground. Why is this like this? Why is this like this? Wait. So it's a biome. It's working like a biome. Be not afraid? Okay. Oh, what are we seeing down here? Yo, it looks so cool. At a fairy failing. Whoa. No, go back up. Go back up. What was that? Why did I fall through it? Okay. Man, I don't want to be back in just the cave. That was cool, bro. Take me back. Dose me again, daddy. All right, let's keep exploring in here a little bit. Right, we got like bricks and stuff here. There were a bunch of books we could take with us. You're gonna die? Not me, baby. Not me. This is also a very not appreciated take for me, but I'm not a big fan of like the flavor blasted version of goldfish. Everybody wants like that extreme flavor blasted cheddar. I think they hit the nail right on the head the first time. I think there's the right amount of cheddar. I don't need you to dust my fucking goldfish in cheese keef, all right? It's fine. Just give me the goldfish, bro. It's plain and simple. Regular goldfish have negative cheese flavor. It's just not true. It's just not true. It says cheddar right on the box. Can he read? They're orange and taste like saltines. No, they have a cheese flavor. It's just mild and delightfully so. Is it impressing the food judges? No, but it's, you know, charming children across the world. When I was studying abroad in the Netherlands, Dutch locals got one over on us. We were drinking at this bar in the town by where our study abroad program was set up. There were these guys maybe like a few years older than us. We thought they were cool. They were chilling with us. They were teaching us, you know, words in Dutch. And they were like, all right, if you guys really want to, like, you know, join us and be Dutch, you've got to do a shot of tequila the Dutch way. You've got to do it the Dutch way. The Dutch way of doing a shot of tequila, per them, is you snort the salt, you squeeze the lime in your eye, and then you take the shot of tequila normal. And we all fucking did it, bro. We all did it. Coarse salt up the fucking schnoz. We did it, and they like laughed at us and didn't do it. And we were like, are you proud? And they were like, yes. And we were like, good. We went home feeling good. They went home feeling good. It legitimately wasn't until the next day that our dumb tourist ass were like, they were absolutely fucking making fun of us, bro. They were laughing at us. That was not laughing with us. Good times. Pretty good times, yeah. Want the ring, weirdo? Beat me at tic-tac-toe. Go corner. All right, granny corner. Made my first move. Bro, I was about to lose. You're crazy. Bro, you got saved. You're crazy. You crazy rats. You had 2 in a row and you didn't block it. It was over. Chat, can we not talk about the fact that I lost tic-tac-toe on stream? It's been a while, all right? I was rusty. I'm not up on the meta. I haven't played since they fucking introduced Vel'Koz, bro, all right? I don't know what I'm doing in modern tic-tac-toe. Also, everybody jumps over that thing, right? After like your first or second run, nobody's kicking this cart. Unless I'm missing high value to that cart. You always kick them down, really? That's interesting. Kicking it every single run. That did not go the way that I was thinking. Wow. All right. Well, then I'm sorry. I'll kick it. Or maybe I'll forge my own path. I don't know. You mean after 346 hours, it needs to be kicked? Kicking equals fun? All right. Yeah, fair. That was the justification my older brother tried to use when we got kicked out of Chuck E. Cheese because he kicked Chuck E. Cheese too many times at his birthday party. He kicked the shit out of Chuck E. Cheese's shins. All right, throw that one away. 10:26. We got 10:31 coming up. We could win on Halloween. 10:31. Good date you win on. Oh my goodness. 10:28. 3 days till Halloween. Hi, Oatmeal. Oh, we died. Well, I need to pet Oatmeal for a second. He's purring. We need a heal. That was a stupid time to do it. I started thinking. I cannot think here. This is it. This is 10:31. Turn the brain off. It's Halloween Town time. Throw. He's spinning. He's a Beyblade, baby. Poke him in the dick. Why did I go for that hit? That was so foolish. Oh my goodness! Heal like 8 times. All right, just lock back in. Where were they? Where are they? No! Just get stammed. Just get stammed. We need a heal, but I'm too greedy. I gotta go for it here. Jump heavy. You're done. You're done. Let's go! You're fucking done. Let's go! Oh. I just want to say I called my fucking shot. What did I say? 10:31. 10:31! We do it on Halloween. What are your thoughts on limes? They're okay. Limes are okay in certain contexts, like with a drink or something, but I hate, and I reinforce hate here. Hint of lime Tostitos. Hint of lime Tostitos can get fucked. They ruin every dip that they pick up, that they scoop. Fuck hint of lime. Hard disagree. Generally, I'm a man of many concessions because I'm a coward. But when it comes to hint of lime chips, I'm unwilling to budge an inch. Whoa, I've never seen this guy before either. I get him? Oh, not today. Whoa! Fuck, that makes me so mad. That makes me so bad. I'm telling you, I thought I was in the zone on that one. We were like dodging his shit, bro. We were in and out. I was reading between the lines. I watched the lines. Dude, Korean MMOs are like soap operas. Everybody is just blazing fucking hot. You know what I mean? They're like important plot NPC, hot as hell. Random ass blacksmith in town, hot as hell. Your like pet companion, also, believe it or not, hot as fucking hell. It's crazy, dude. Oh wait, eat. Maybe if I eat while I'm holding the pot, it'll fill it? No, it's still all just brine. I can't splash around in the water. Oh, it's filling me. I'm eating the water. I'm all full of water, ma. Can't finish my dinner. Eating the water, also known as drinking. Oh, we're finally getting this item. What is it? Leap stone. Is that going to be a double jump? Yes! Yes! Oh, dude. That moment is like big. I love that in Metroidvania. When you get the fucking double jump, dude. When you start with just a single jump and then you're jumping twice. That shit is crazy. Let's fucking go, dude. Like that ring, one jump, never. Never we're making it up there. But two jumps? Forget about it. We're gonna get to so many places now, dude. We're gonna go so fucking high. Double jump is maybe the best ability to ever be put into a video game, period. I have a weird thing with popcorn. When I go to the movie theater, it bothers me if we are to start the popcorn before the movie has started. I do not want to eat the popcorn during the trailers. If we're eating the popcorn during the trailers, you're going to have been like over halfway through it by the time you get to the movie. And I feel like for whatever reason in my brain, the idea is that you should be eating the popcorn during the movie. So whoever I'm with, I'm like, I am going to wait. If you cannot wait, you must get your own popcorn. I've done this, you know, at the movies with my mom, with dates, with friends. I've risked relationships over this stance. Dude, I wanted a monkey so bad as a kid. I remember my family went to Cancun and I met a monkey. Met is a funny verb. Dude, I went to Mexico and this monkey signed my tits. I remember there was a monkey and we like took a picture and stuff with it on my shoulder. And I was stoked on it, dude. Going back to the playground and showing that pic of me in my best fucking shirt. Monkey on my shoulder. You know the boys were jealous. Dude, none of them met a monkey. Do I need to do anything? No. Send it. God, I'm calling it right now. The fight's hitless. That hit doesn't count. That hit doesn't count. I really thought I had it in the bank. Dude, when you get to page 4, you can get the receding hairline. Holy! I see now why people were hyping up this game.
You like...
You didn't have to go with me.
No, you put it like pulled me.
It sucked you a little bit? You were a little sucked and a little fucked in that instance, weren't you?
And usually I like both of those, but this time it didn't feel so good. Mr. Stark. All right, we're back. Oh! Nice. Mooncat. Mooncat.
All right, and here we are. Ooh, what the hell is that? All right. We're back, chat. Thanks for sticking around through the break. I appreciate y'all. Woo! We're back, and we are gonna bound our star some more, man. We're about to bound our star some more. Fix my stuff here. Play Blasphemous? I have. I played Blasphemous 1 and 2, Dr. Squirrels. I played, I beat Blasphemous 1, if I remember right. I did not beat Blasphemous 2 for sure. I meant to. I was enjoying it. I just got distracted by other stuff. I liked them. I like both of them. I like Blasphemous a lot. I played a lot of those, like, pixel Souls-like Metroidvanias. It was weird that I hadn't played Hollow Knight. Somebody earlier, I don't know if they're still here. I missed this. I read it and meant to respond about Ender Lilies and Ender Magnolias or whatever. I played Ender Lilies. I platinumed it. Played the shit out of that game. Another kind of random roguelike pixel game I loved was Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight. Nightlife. Yeah, Nightlife. I love Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight. I always meant to play more of those. Despite the, like, kind of gooner nature of it. Because it's got, like, one of the bosses is literally, like, a witch with, like, big, giant, bouncy titties. Play the other one. It's amazing. I really liked the first one. Yeah, what other ones were there? There was... I loved Salt and Sanctuary. I played Death's Gambit. That one was, like, good. You know, it wasn't incredible. Played Blasphemous. I played Blasphemous 2. I played that game, The Last Faith. I played... not as Souls-like, but another amazing Metroidvania is Axiom Verge. I've played that. I never played Axiom Verge 2. Captive audience. Blair, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for being here. Hanging with us through the break. We appreciate it. Yeah, I played a lot of... MCSR. Is that Minecraft speedrun? Hey, thanks for putting me on the second monitor. I appreciate the lurk, though, Ramses. For real. Nice. Enjoy, buddy. Yeah, I love me a good Metroidvania. And then just, well, now, like, right about a year ago... Hello, Z's. What's up, Wheezy? Right about a year ago, I played... Whatchamacallit? I played Symphony of the Night for the first time. That game fucking rules and absolutely holds up on, like, all fronts. Cannot recommend Symphony of the Night enough, even in the current year. I'd say one of the only things that's weird about Symphony of the Night is it has Metroidvania abilities and kind of, like, brought... You know, it's the game that kind of brought the Metroid elements into Castlevania and made the whole Metroidvania genre or whatever. But some of the abilities are, like, kind of useless, which is weird. Like, you get some, like, Metroidvania abilities that you figure are going to be, like, a big deal and help you get through places, and then they kind of, like, don't. But other than that, I loved Symphony of the Night. Fun as hell. Welcome back, Mira. Play many PS1 stuff. I haven't played a ton of PS1. Yeah, Symphony of the Night, super worth it. I also played Castlevania Order of Ecclesia, which I loved and was very fun. Really hard. Genuinely very, very fucking hard. And then I played the OG Castlevania as well, like the 1986 one. That was also really fucking hard, but very fun. But very fun. You watch your played Starbound? You're gonna reinstall it, sister? It's so fun. I've been enjoying playing it so far. I'm having fun. I have not tried Have a Nice Death, no. I've heard it's good. I don't know if I've ever played a Metroidvania other than like an hour of Castlevania on the NES. It's a fun genre. I really enjoy them. Like, I've been having a great time playing through Hollow Knight. We're 100% bringing that back on the schedule next week. Hollow Knight's been really great to play. I'm excited to play Silk Song afterwards. I'm trying to think what's the first one I really played a lot of. I feel like it was a combo of... In college, I played Salt and Sanctuary and Rogue Legacy. I think those are probably what got me into Metroidvanias, so it was later. It was later, for sure. Because, honestly, Salt and Sanctuary is a better example. Rogue Legacy isn't even that much of a Metroidvania, really. It is, like, a little bit. You get some kind of, like, abilities and stuff. But just that kind of style of combat and stuff, that's, like, what really got me into it. The Gooner mod. Parasite Eve. I've heard about Parasite Eve, yeah. Remember the very first game you ever played? I feel like I can't say the very, very first. The very first impactful game I played was The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, for sure. But yeah, other early games, funnily enough, not Spider-Man and Venom, but we had, what, maybe a Spider-Man game or maybe a Superman game. I remember with a red N64 cartridge that I remember playing very early was either Spider-Man or Superman, a red N64 cartridge. We had that, we had Ocarina of Time, we got Wind Waker, Smash Brothers, and then, you know, from there it started branching out. Rogue Legacy was the first roguelike I ever played. Yeah, it probably what got me into the genre too, Apple Saucy. I specifically remember in college, this was pretty shortly after I returned from the study abroad program. And some of the kids that I went to the study abroad program with, I'm going to put this bluntly, chat. They were just like cooler than me. They were more popular than me. They were a little bit cooler and more popular than me. And I remember one night when we were back to the semester of school after that, they invited me to this like kind of like poppin' party. You know what I mean? Like at Emerson, it's so fucking cringe, but people called certain groups of kids like the M celebs. And they were like, you know, the people that were like generally really hot and like good actors and stuff because it was such a big theater school. And this was like the kind of party that like the M celebs would be at, you know? And I got invited to this party, and it was on a Saturday night, and earlier in that Saturday, I was smoking pot in my dorm, and I downloaded Rogue Legacy on my PlayStation, and I played Rogue Legacy for like 90 minutes, and then I went ahead and I texted my buddies from the study abroad program, and I was like, yeah, I'm not coming tonight, sorry, not feeling well. And I played Rogue Legacy for like 8 hours straight in my dorm room. Zero regrets. Zero regrets. That party would have sucked anyways, bro. You got a poppin' stream, maybe? Yeah. That was fun. I love Rogue Legacy, dude. Rogue Legacy 2 also fucks. Red card game, Maximum Carnage. Maybe. Maybe. All right. Get back to it. I'm going to take one more haul off the old peace pipe. Red card. I swear to God, Slayer, it was a superhero game. We definitely had the gold cart for either Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask. One of those we had the gold cart. I can still picture the very first house we lived in as a kid down in the basement. The, like, playroom we had. With the shitty little TV. I can picture the, like, you know, wooden thing it was on with the N64 there and the mess of cables. My brother throwing the controller at my head. That's my very first game. That'll be an interesting YouTube video. Oh, boy, Aga. First impactful game was Halo, and now my ass only plays sandbox survivals and roguelikes. I remember Halo, but Halo was like, I was a bit older, you know, so... It wasn't as like Ocarina of Time, I feel like I was playing when I was, you know, fucking 5 or 6 or something. Action Cards? It's the only red... Maybe it was. You had Aladdin on Super Nintendo? That's crazy. NES 1942, Super Mario 2. My first video game. It's playable on this link. I'll click it. Oh, it's the original Tanks, Aga? That's crazy. I played a lot of, like, you know, crap like that. You were born the same month Halo C released. That's crazy. That's crazy. On the nostalgia trip, chat. 64 had lots of colorful cards. Yeah, I remember they had different... Like, we had ones with different colors. For sure. First game was an Xbox Kinect game. Damn. Yeah, it was definitely N64. I feel like we never had a PS1 that I remember. I think, like, my buddies had one or something. I definitely played a PS1. But in my house, I remember it was the N64 is what we had. And then when my brother and I got a little older and we got around to the next generation, we had a PS2 at my mom's house and a GameCube at my dad's house. So, when we go to my dad's house every other weekend, we got to play the GameCube. The rest of the time, we played PS2 at my mom's house. You had NES with Duck Hunt? Crazy. That and Lion King. I've never played the OG Lion King. I love the GameCube. We were hyped as fuck for the GameCube. I mean, Super Smash Bros. Melee is insane. It's so good. The X Spectrum first consoles were a Game Boy and a SNES. Alright, I need to get back to recording because we can't go that much longer. Because I gotta go to dinner and hopefully not argue about politics with my dad. Alright. What's up, everybody? We're back for some more Starbound. Let's keep going. The last time we beamed up, we cooked up some food. We need to go back down and continue working on our house. On the break, we were talking a little bit about old gaming consoles. We went from an NES to PS2 to GBA, skipped a bunch of generations. Interesting. Yeah, I remember having an N64, then PS2 at my mom's house, GameCube at my dad's house, and we had Game Boys. I remember having a Game Boy Color, and then eventually a Game Boy Advance, and eventually a Nintendo DS. I was a fortunate child, chat. I was a fortunate child, for sure. Let's break some of this shit down. Yeah. Not to get political, but PlayStation 2 was 100 times better than Xbox 360. I mean, I think both of them decidedly ruled their generation, so they were both pretty successful in that regard. Right? Are we gonna be able to make doors, by the way? Are doors a thing in this game? I feel like doors are probably a thing in this game. Oh, look how the log texture changes when it's just one wide. Alright. Now, what about building roofs, by the way? I guess let's not worry about it immediately. Let's put up our walls first. Which looks fine for now. I do like how easy this is, just like the placing of blocks is nice. We used it all up already? Dude, we need to kill so many trees. Centrist consolist, I see. I have a lot of good memories both with Xbox 360 and with PlayStation 2. I got a lot of good memories with both of those systems. What's this structure over on the left, huh? I've never been that loyal, genuinely. Holy, man. Whoa, look at the painting. Give me this door. Thank you. Village door. Alright, I'll be seeing you. Easter Master Race comment. Yup. PS2, a bunch of PS1 games. No PS1 save cards. So there's no saving. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets on hardcore mode was sick. Some of those Harry Potter games went crazy, dude. Games, I've talked about this before. This is not an original take. But games are too expensive now. Many games are too expensive. So they can't do shit like that anymore. They're not making, like, licensed games for movies anymore because it's too much of a giant investment, you know? But that shit works sometimes, and like the Prisoner of Azkaban game was fucking sick. You know? Also, I don't think just one tree is gonna cut it. I came back like just one tree was gonna cut it. Or they try and it's straight dookie, yeah. Where did that village door go? There it is. Can I just place you Terraria style? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, but... Oh, it's super duper tall. And for the Lego Harry Potter games, Lego games go pretty crazy. I played the, like, Skywalker Saga one, and it was genuinely a lot of fun. Genuinely a very good time. You grew up on PC instead of console? Yeah, I very much so did it. And I know that's, like, everybody's kind of got a different story with that, you know? I was definitely a console kid for a long time. I built my own first, like, actually capable PC in, like, 2016. And that kind of eventually got, you know, filtered out. And I got, like, a better laptop later down the road and started doing some PC gaming then. They try, but instant parties force them to play too safe. 100%. 100%. Me all this. You guys hear this music right now? We did. We have a music mod installed, by the way. We have Frackin Universe. We have, like, a music mod recommended by one of our mods, as well as the thing that just gives us the quick bar to access stuff. Whoa, hadn't opened this menu. I was a mobile kid, Clash of Clans. Chad, I've never played Clash of Clans. Hex looks at the mobile store and is like, there's not enough gacha here. They need more gacha for the mobile store to truly rise to its potential. Now I'm just gonna like build a stone roof, I guess, and see how it goes. Not enough hentai games. Hex, did you see the start of this shit where all the tentacles showed up? I thought of you. Like, you know who would fucking love this? I need a door on this side, too. Everything sucks. For some reason, I thought I'd be able to, like... Yeah. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? Carve out a little hole here. Yes. And then the yumpage is prime. You can't build beneath your feet, which is weird to me. Right, shit. I beeped it. Building is impossible. Incredible stays in your hotbar through the entirety of the Terraria platform. Platforms? Okay, so platforms are something we want in this game. Good call, Mira. Good call. She's always thinking wood platform. A nondescript wood platform. Okay, 20 of these fuckaroos. What a Starbounder. I'm learning. PC Gaming, Clash of Clans is pretty good at first, then upgrades start taking genuine weeks. Holy shit. Platforms are endgame gear. Alright, we got 200 platforms. Let's put these on 3. We're probably going to be using these a lot. Yeah, it's just a Terraria platform. They ripped off Terraria. The place distance is pretty nice, at least. I'll take that. I like this foggy effect, too. Look at the planet in the distance. That's pretty rad. Yeah, Red's got to get on suing these guys. I really enjoy that it lets me place like that. I don't have to, like, do it under it and then break it, you know? That brings me joy. We did not measure this shit out. We're about to find out if it comes to a point or if it, or what? I'm out of stone? You gotta be actually shitting all over my tits. We ran out of cobblestone, chat. How the fuck? I missed shift to put torches. Why are you doing me like this? Oh, it's on right click. Why does this look so terrible? Build a cobble generator. I think we need to get rid of this little part here if it looks like a duck. Do we have any logs? I only have 2 logs? Man. Okay, we're gonna harvest these logs back. Level it out on the other side. I do genuinely very much so enjoy the music. It's bringing me great joy, chat. Alright, so you want it like that? And let's give it a little flair. Put a guy like that so we get a little roll. Yep, cute. Okay, and now we need to go steal another door from that other place as well as get some more stone. We gotta be getting hungry, right? We're like halfway down on this stuff. Chat, I'm having... It's funny how it works, like... Rather than just looking around and dying and stuff, I'm having a great time now that I'm building and harvesting resources. I'm chilling, man. That cobblestone, you can't see that spot? It is cobblestone. Loving the dirt floor. Casey, that's PM. That's PM. Frankly, a little uncalled for. This is a good theme for a medieval town. Yeah, it's nice. I like this, like, stone floor over here, by the way. Give me that copper. I've come to this world to take its riches, like the bad guys in Avatar. I'm here for your unobtainium. The clown painting is crazy, bro. The buildings look nice, though. Like, showing us these little prefab buildings with the windows and stuff, man. Not too shabby. Any looks can there be? No, I wasn't saying... I'm not saying I expect them to be different, Sister of the Sea, than the Terraria ones. I was just confirming that it's like, yes, these work exactly like Terraria platforms do. Put them on to add a picture of yourself. Look at the way this bed's sagging, by the way. Certainly can't be very comfortable. Okay, we've got 96 cobblestone now. Do not come near me or I'll kill you. You gonna attack me? Yes. I waited that time, chat. Whoa! That was cool. That was my special ability. That was sweet. That's neat. Excited to see what more stuff like that there is. Okay, place one of you here for symmetry. Alright, what's wrong here with the symmetry of all this? A lot. This the Crunch House? This is the start of it. This is the start of it. And as soon as we're done, we're going to be told that we need to get the fuck off this planet. I guarantee it. It's probably going to be way too small. It obviously is basic and not very pretty at all. Why does this look so fucking jank still? I guess it's because there's no door here and the background's like different. Nice house for blowing up this planet. Yeah, that's coming. Get that out of there. Those ones. Oh, yeah, I was hitting a bigger area than I kind of needed to there. Something to do before leaving? Sure, go ahead. The stone lip on the right side of the interior is too short. Oh, it still is. Yeah, I thought I made it. Now it's even, but the background here is making it look all fucked up. Now it's actually even, right? Yes. And it looks it. Yes? Symmetry, yeah. Oh, trust me, I want the symmetry too. Alright. Explore played a decent amount. I know you're planning to, but you know. Yeah. Mira, how little do you think of me? It does feel asymmetric. Yeah, something feels wrong. Symmetry in the room with us. We're out of stone already. Little sister. That's like gravel or something. There's a little canister down there too. Alright, here's our cobble. Symmetrical, you're just tweaking. They're a ruler tool? Maybe, but that's for nerds. Not absolute Giga Chad diva vampires like us. By the way, we're hungry, we're hurt. This is real life, man. This is real shit. I feel like the indicator for where I'm mining could be a little more distinct. I see it. I see the, like, blue glow and stuff, but it feels like it could be a little more distinct. Built enough shit to sniff out asymmetry? Yeah, I do too. Sometimes asymmetry is good as well. What is that bird? Dead meat if it comes near me. You change the minor color and settings? I wonder. No. There is a zoom level. Eventually, we're probably going to want to play zoomed out, but I'm going to leave it at the base for now. Alright. We got our cobble. I'm hungry as hell. What's the food situation here? I've got food, right? Yeah, cooked poultry. Okay, huge. The torches are asymmetrical. That's what's setting it off, Beefy. You're right. So hold on. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's wrong for sure. It needs to be one in from that. Hold on. Let's place it. Oh, God, tit. God, tit. That's symmetrical. I need you to be on left click. Oh my God, the fact you can't move stuff on that bar makes me want to scream, man. It makes me want to frickin' scream. Okay. Right there's symmetrical. Just eyeballing it. That's symmetrical. Ooh, look, we can have our torches, like, hanging on the side of those. Divine teat. Okay. That looks pretty good. It's super basic, but it looks pretty good. I like the way the torches can be placed, like, on the wall like that. That's nice. Yeah, very, very basic, but a perfectly functional little space to put down some stuff, right? It's a little hut. We might even be able to move an NPC in here. Yeah, basic keeps the mobs out. It's gonna get the job done. Why can I not dig this dirt? Oh, I'm right-clicking. Pitch short and no testicles. Yeah, those are good deltas to point out, Beefy. You're not wrong. Don't do this to me? Okay. I feel like there must be some kind of night vision stuff you can do to make this race better. You know what I'm saying here, chat? Maybe exploring at night isn't the way, by the way. Can I just steal this bed and then go sleep on it at home? Take all this shit. We're taking some timber. What's our house missing? A goon cave? Second door. We need the door. Concerning cards, get how the races could improve. From a game design standpoint, it's no Frieza, no Frieza. Be all these doors. Nothing, but it is a chest and it's medieval. I like medieval stuff. Give me this bed. Cancel him like a Netflix sub. You take the stuff out of your ship locker? No, I did not. I took the flashlight and then I left the rest of it in there because I was like, I don't need it. But it's okay. I'm not feeling stalled. I'm not feeling gameplay friction that's unwelcome. Broken stylish bed. It is broken, unfortunately. Don't freeze a sympathizer. What's your opinion on saying? To catch anyone up who's not familiar with this, I at one point said that I liked playing Frieza in Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2. I hadn't watched the show. I knew nothing about Frieza, and I just said that Frieza was my favorite character. And since I have been called, you know, a racist and so on, which makes sense, Frieza did commit space genocide. I'm just saying that I didn't endorse that behavior. I wasn't aware of the behavior. It was born of ignorance. That ignorance has been educated. That ignorance has been educated and is no longer, you know, my opinion. Man. Been caught up on Frieza's lore. I mean, enough of it. Can I sleep in this fucker? No. You cannot sleep in this fucker. This makes sense. Come on. Oh, wait, we should replace the door, the floor, actually. So I don't keep getting fucking clowned on. Till the day I die. Peak cinema. I know, crunch, comma, puff. No! Really doesn't look very good as cobble floor because there's cobble right beneath it, does it? I feel like that would look way better if it was logs, chat. I think you need to log me like a fucking tree for this. Hold on. Hold on. We got some logging to do. We got some mother frickin' logging to do, chat. Block swap would be incredible, by the way. I like how they modeled this after Terraria, and then we're like, you know that sick quality of life shit they put in there? Let's take that out, man. Let's take that out. Crunchpuff. I knew it was gonna destroy the door. I knew what my shit would do. Oh, our floor is gonna be logging, bro. No! Also make it so you mine in 2x2 squares, yeah. I would greatly... That actually should be a toggle, whether the default is 1 square and shift to go 2x2 or the alternate. Block swap's actually quite a new feature. Oh, really? Yeah, I guess that's once again my ignorance is showing, chat, because I played Terraria in 2025, the year of our Lord. We're now in 2026, the year of utter irredeemable straight from a sphincter shit. Rip to 2025, pour one out. Dance Macabre? What, is that the song? We're playing with like a music mod pack, so there might be some special music in there. Please have enough? Tit! The Noah's legit 1-to-1 of your Miyazaki finger shorts? That's funny. It was me that said it after all. Look at this little gremlin fuck. Bro, you want to have your kidneys excavated? Is this healing me? Let's test Nutter's troll from earlier. I don't think it was healing me, chat. I think that was bona fide horse hockey. It feels strange not having like an axe to chop trees, but it's kind of nice to consolidate the tools, so I'm not complaining. Well, I am not complaining, man. Whatever we're setting up here, too, I have a feeling this is not going to be the planet we settle for, like, our main base, if we're going to other planets. Maybe I'm wrong and I'm misunderstanding stuff. Alright, how many logs did that give us? 19 logaroos? That's not too bad. You harvest the stone brick in those ruins? Almost certainly, yeah. Would make a killer roof? It would, but to get enough of it to make my roof would be difficult here. Our roof took a lot of blocks, and we break this shit slow as fuck. Like, we got 9 of those heavy stone bricks that way. We have 15 of them total. The cobble does genuinely look like dog shit, though. The cobble does actually look bad, for sure. But anyways, we got some logs back. Scavenger building brain is tingling. It's okay, I get it. You know what would look kind of nice? You know what would look kind of nice? Make it 1 row down instead. Like a sunken living room. You're really not going to let me dig... You're going to make me do it like this? What the fuck? Oh, is it because I'm over it? Yeah, it's because the thing... Okay, there we go. Alright, here we go. It doesn't look like a Pizza Hut. That's true, Nightlife. I am a little... I'm excited to, like, you know, it's going to be good to get together with my family tonight. But, I was looking forward to playing some Hytale during the variety segment tonight. Because I don't know how much more we're really going to be able to do of it on stream apart from starting the community server next week. Alright. Miwa, out of curiosity, why do you prefer specific tools? I think having one tool is kind of nice. Block was mine. It's just that block item is the same exact size as the block itself, and thus can get stuck in place of a block and look exact the same. What? That's crazy. Gonna mull over what day that'll be? Yeah. I'm thinking maybe Tuesday? Monday or Tuesday, probably. I do want to get back to Hollow Knight as well. Yeah, I like this. Just slightly sunken, chat. Oh, I had like 2 options there. I like the immersion, and swinging a tool is more satisfying. That's fair. Yep. Actually, a row of stone as the foundation could look kind of nice. Much as I want to use those other ones, let's use cobblestone. This is what we've got a lot of, and I'm gonna like get almost all the way there with something else, and then... Okay. Oh, now I want to like fucking draw on the walls and like put like some stone accents and maybe open up a window, but let's hold for now. Let's hold for now. We're also hungry as shit. We're also hungry as shit. You're raw. You're fresh for a while. Do we have no more cooked food? Baked potato. Woo! Getting a little low. Which was fun, like an axe pick. Yeah, true. Fuck with the cobble border in the floor, right? Yeah, it's nice. And that's why I'm saying that's now making me think like I want to add more accents. Like we could maybe put some like a stone half wall thing with like some columns and then windows would look nice. But then that's all we're gonna do, and we're gonna make no more progress in this stream. So let's put the doors down instead. Because I love building in these games, man. If that doesn't come across in these videos, I fucking love building in these games. I still need there to be some progression to like draw me along, you know, but I really enjoy getting to build. And of course it's nighttime. We probably honestly just beam back up and sleep upstairs, cook up some of our food. You're not available. Why are you not available? Because I'm in combat or because I'm inside? Because I'm inside. St. Petrine cross in the middle. The fucking scientific name for the inverted cross. It's Christian name. What's up, Oscar? You selfish son of a bitch. Cook these steaks. House urethra to beam? That is kind of sick, Beefy. I'm not even gonna lie. To, like, go up to the top and there's, like, a skylight shaped conveniently like a dickhead that I shoot out of. I'm gonna use that. Alright, Oscar, you coming up? Or are you gonna just keep being a, just a little cunt? Alright. He made his choice. I didn't make his choice. He made his choice. Gizmo. For Leviathan cross? The hell's a Leviathan cross? Oscar's channeling Gizmo energy? Honestly, actually, Gizmo, that's more Oatmeal. Gizmo is the cat that always comes and sleeps with us in the bed. Oatmeal sometimes will go sleep on, like, a couch or someone else's bed or something. Which, once again, we call shandying. After Shandy from America's Next Top Model. If you know, you know. And then we eat up some of our freshly cooked steaks. We beam back down. Brimstone, Icon, and Isaac. Which one's the Brimstone, Icon, and Isaac? We're back, by the way. It's still nighttime, which is inconvenient to me. Hopefully I can get beds that I can actually put down here so I can just rest on land, because now we genuinely need to explore. Oh, Leviathan Cross equals Brimstone and Isaac. Okay. I need to get my sword skill up, man. Alright, we take it a little Damahe. So the swinging my sword costs stamina? It does, just very little. We also, I guess we do technically have a little bit of night vision. Right? Or do all characters have, like, this, like, FromSoft-esque glow? Because we kind of do have a little bit of night vision. Oh! Oh! Uh-oh. No, yeah, I know what you... When you say a cross with testicles, I know what you're talking about. Flashlight would be sick in this game. Mira. You gonna play me like that? For real? Alright. Put up some torches in here for the sake of exploration, and so I don't have to beam a flashlight around to see, like a Neanderthal. They have a TV in here? What the fuck? I guess actually we have spaceships. A TV shouldn't be that surprising. But they have like medieval furniture and then spaceships. Ooh, look at the decorations. I'm all webbed up. There's like banners to take here. Look at these tables. I don't really have like room to... I guess actually I do have a lot of storage space, don't I? Now that I think about it. As part of that, it's a CRT. Great for playing Melee, man. This house is cute, though. Look at this little outcropping and stuff. Great inspiration. Hey, what's up, bird? CRT and spacecraft confuses me. Like, this house, I love having pre-built structures like this in survival crafting games to show you the kinds of things you can build or give you a place to inhabit if you don't feel like building something yourself. Like, we could theoretically fix this place up, you know? I would squat and renovate this, but that's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. We got literally fucking Zelda music playing right now. Yeah, this is just the Zelda theme, yeah. Alright, here we go. It's a cute little house, man. Feel their shitter. Do I need the shitter, chat? I feel like I really don't need the shitter. The cooking been going? Yeah, I think Mira, honestly, I think we're pretty much locked up. I'm gonna take a look through myself as well for the post Monday, but like the stuff you said about the dictionary stuff for the thing, maybe we could do that, you know. We're pretty much there. The Noida video is gonna be going live on Monday, everybody. The next edited video. Expect a ping for me. This is kind of going away from this video for a second, but we're gonna be putting up our next like big edited video on Monday. Expect a ping from me for sure. I'm not naked on that one. That's true. Expect a ping from me for sure. Please watch the new edited Noida video. Even if you don't watch it, please play it and let it run all the way through. That watch time is literal gold. Those clicks in that watch time is literal gold to me. Really hoping this one takes off. So yeah, gonna be looking for some support there, everybody. Oh! woke up Gizmo with that. Gizmo, I'm sorry. You deserve better than that, Gizmo. That bird just fucked me the fuck up. That a bunch of people just straight up end up watching it anyways because it's a fun one? Yeah, I hope so. I hope so for sure. I hope so for sure. I'm just gonna be, you know, I'm gonna be asking the homies to come in force to hopefully just get it in the algorithm's favor, you know what I mean? We just flopped so hard. Ooh, our ship name. Our ship name. My fucking dick, bro. Huge. Accept. Is that a baby thing? What the hell? What is this? Unless he's been played all the way through. Let's go, bird. Alright. I guess whatever. What happened, happened. Oscar, where were you? Pets. Gizmo's cat tree. It's too late. It's too late. The name has been set. The name has been set. Query it. Alright, let's go get our goods. Yeah, try it again. I'll meet you in the skies. Huge. There was a corn plant too? I see it. I don't need to pick up every little thing. The duck wants blood? This duck is crazy, man. Alright. Get some more wood. I kind of want to just explore, though. Let's just get some distance. How much money do we have, by the way? 334 bucks. That's actually very close to having enough. That's very close to having enough to buy those pantaloons from the merchant. If they're even still available. That kind of stock might, like, change out day to day. Also, it seems like we can get a lot of this stone material if we wanted to build with it. But yeah, look at the way they've got these wood columns up the back with the different textures of wall. That shit looks awesome, man. Iron or copper? I don't know. I think that was copper back there. I don't know what this is. I guess we could find out. Nice cape. Thank you, Billy. You know we're a drip first. Ooh, it is iron. We're a drip first kind of gamer. I know that we should be making crafting tables and stuff, but I feel like exploring, chat, so we're going to explore a little bit. Ooh, look at this little bridge. I want the lanterns. They're cute. What makes this game spacey? Watch this, Billy. This is our home base. We're still only at one planet right now, but my assumption, I don't know this because I'm still early in the game, my assumption is we're going to be going to different planets and stuff. We're going to be going to different planets and stuff and going down to them to get different materials. That was ore farming. But this is kind of like our home base where we like cook and stuff. And then you'll see here when we go to beam, it's like beam down to the current orbited world. And right now we're on this ship and our ship is derelict and we need to like repair it and stuff. So we're looking for stuff on our pretty world. Sorry, I was reading. We're looking for stuff on our world to repair our ship. Puncher's dick is so big it had to be stored in the planet's orbit. Okay, it's the one thing about this game, man, it's always nighttime. There's no magic. People were saying there is, like, space magic. He is stored in the orbit. What's up, Rather Ancient? Maybe we should get the flashlight out, by the way. Just don't tell Mira. Melee ranged flashlight is decent, like, first 3 block energy. The flashlight's kind of weak as shit, though. We're gonna actually, you know, get down to it. But yeah, so Billy, another thing to kind of show you part of what they're doing, which seems interesting to me. If we go in here and GPS, yeah. So look, we can see stuff about this planet. We're at Ruckback Vectix 3. And it shows us what biomes there are. at the different layers, what different biomes we can find if we look around. It looks like we're in lush right now on the surface layer. You can also see, I don't know, other stuff. Yeah, what ores there are and shit like this. So I imagine there's a bunch of randomly generated planets with different stuff. Ain't no 5,000 lumens. Cat doesn't want to sit in your lap because he's actually a highly intelligent being that maintains your ships and you talk to him as if he's a cat. There's no evidence for that, Nightlife. That's conspiracy. Bro has a shell phone, yeah. Alright, pick up the corn for Sister of the Sea. Corn me. Wheat seeds. I keep falling into damn ditches. Man, we better be able to get... Oh my god, the ducks. The goddamn ducks. Tony Soprano me. Alright. The cock a cave duck. You're not gonna let me grab these ceiling ferns? Oh shit, I had platforms on 3 before. That was smart too. Platforms on 4 is okay though. That's acceptable. You gotta be shitting on me. You gotta be shitting on me. Yep. Alright. I should get another ranged weapon, by the way. What is that, a damn dingo? Coming to steal my baby? At least he had baby back ribs on him. He was coming back from the outhouse with a doggy bag. Or sorry, the outback, not the outhouse. Platforms on 4 sounds like a good album name. It actually kind of does. Give me your innards, tree. Holy. SSD motherboard, CPU, and power supply arrive. Let's go, Billy. That's exciting, man. New PC is exciting times. Alright, I'm gonna fight you in the moonlight. Thanks for the 10 pixels. A dash or something would go crazy. I feel like I got no recourse here. Just new first PC. Have you only had like laptops or something before? Sorry for your wallet, yeah. Little grave here. What is that, by the way? It's just a candle by the grave. That's cute. A shield of Cthulhu, honestly. I guess we gotta, like, try to amp up our knockback and just play better footsies. I'm just killing chickens everywhere, man. Don't you hit me with that pollen-ass shit. Give me the Wheaties. A dragon. A dragon of the wood, chat. Mystical. Regal. Oh, no, 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 no! Owned. Get owned. Better luck next time. Bit worried about building it, but I'm sure I'll be fine. I was worried as fuck when I did it too, Billy. I had one of my roommates at the time, like, help me with it. But yeah, that's part of the reason I went with a prefab this time is because I just did not... Or pre-built or whatever. I just did not want to deal with that stress again. And I was willing to pay a little bit more money to do so. Camel alligator. Cameligator. Cameligator seems like sounds like a very specific lawyer. You know what I'm saying? We're low as shit. Let's go back. We got a bunch of resources. Let's not leave them. We can do this to teleport back to base, basically. We could also heal up here. What am I looking at? We picked up some food. Let's go ahead and hit this pot and see what we can do. Boiled rice. Can't make them. We can cook some ribs. I want some baby back ribs. Pearl peemy. We make some corn. Robo snacks. Type robot food. No, thank you. We're not fleeting no damn clankers around here. Type vegetable. Technically true, but not you know, doesn't pass the vibe check at all. Okay, heal me up now. My parts of warranties won't be the end of the world even if I do damage something. Nice, yeah. At that point, though, I feel like part of the fear, too, is you're just so excited to get to use it, you know? Robot food just like electricity. It was literally nuts and bolts there. Hit this pot and see what we can do. Good call, Mira, genuinely. Also, you guys want to see Gizmo for a second? She's an angel. Wrong one. Look up this way, Gizmo. Big yawn. El Goober. All right. Wonder what that room's supposed to be for. If we're gonna, maybe it's like if you have co-op or if you bring other people. We also can stash stuff, though. Very nicely, I'm not hitting inventory issues at all yet. Gimmo's not interested in the limelight. I'm not hitting money issues whatsoever. Or sorry, space issues whatsoever, which is great. I really like the separate tabs in the inventory. That's a really nice, just like base thing. Also, base being able to move these windows around is great. He's the most posted and just chilling. 100%, Zach. She's just hanging out with us. Welcome back, by the way. I hope your Dota games went well. Active text. Hold down to commune with your blade. Activate with F. Ooh, hadn't found that. What does this do? Ah, tech monster glow. It made me glow. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Cookie potential perspective ship. Are you just gonna say like I could put like stations and stuff here or something like that? I'm aware. I haven't started doing it, but sure, go ahead, Mira. Now time to fungal shift. Placing a block with that too. Yeah, no, I know we can build out the ship. I don't know. I guess I just haven't started yet. What's your ship with polymorphine? I don't know. Once again, I'm not lacking things to do here at all, Chad. I'm not lacking things to do at all. Don't kill me. Alright, we need to go back to sleep, chat. Good run. Good run. Let's entertain me. Place a block. Wow, you can really just place them straight up. Yeah. You can just place them straight up. I did think it'd be like a little weirder than that, to be fair. How do I guess I just don't. Airflows for the pimped up ride. You'd have better lights for in here, but for right now, just being able to see is nice. And yeah, I feel like I would want to expand this, but honestly, it's like perfectly functional for what I need it for right now. So I feel like why, you know, I don't need to mess with it. But yeah, you could just make your whole house in space, it seems like. I can't break this, though, right here. The, like, outer part of the ship I cannot break. And yeah, I kind of don't want to... It looks cool as a sword right now. The torches on the interplanetary ship, yeah. I want to see medieval castle floating in the sky. That's what I would do. You guys know that's what I would do. Pretty sure that would kill you? I don't know. We haven't established that my character needs to breathe. Wait, no. Did I break some of it? I did. Whoa! Oscar, do not come out here. Oscar, do not come out here. Him. Oh, Oscar. Woo! Okay. Slope to darkness. Put you there. Put you back where you're supposed to be. Huge. Suspense. Air needed confirmed, yeah. Interstellar 2 Hood and different. But yeah, no, I do want to expand this, but also it just looks so cool right now. The ship's literally made out of darkness. It looks so cool right now that I kind of don't want to fuck with it. I'm also confused about this door still. Hey, what's up, Aliquin? Have this game and never started it up even once. It's been fun so far. That's just a latch for the door. Nova don't need air. We don't... Nope. Hey. Break this shit. Yeah. Okay. Now hit me with this guy. Put the door back. You still gonna work? No, you're like no longer wired. Sloped black glass. Fire resist for sure. Just wanted to poke at the perspective. One of those memorable moments. Yeah, no. That's totally fair. But like, this is cool. We're exploring, you know, these systems now. Oop! Give me my wood back. I like the little feety maneuvers. I also like how there's no kind of like airlock or anything. You can kind of just like, it's alright. Just go, bro. If you want to just go outside, you can just do it. That makes more sense to me, actually being able to use the door to do something and go. Okay, now let's heal up, and then we gotta eat some more. Feety maneuvers. Tarantino has entered the chat. What if you just didn't float? You just fell? All the way? Became a meteor burned up in the atmosphere? You would, right? If you, a human being, somehow, you know, entered the atmosphere and started gaining velocity towards the planet, they would absolutely just burn up in the atmosphere, right? We can't take that shit. This isn't Crank, you know? But create invisible immediate radiant particles to cuck dark matter and vacuum. They cuck the fuck out of dark matter. I'd love the idea of being like, you know, oh, bro, you thought that shit was real? Einstein cucked that theorem back in fucking 1937, bro. Hurtling towards the surface at Mach fuck. You're orbiting, you could just keep in the exact same position with your ship if you went out. That's true. Because you would have that, like, momentum or whatever. I'm saying if you somehow had momentum towards the planet. And we're accelerating. We also now, chat, so I've got some food. We can eat up. I really want to press tab to open my menu here. You want a genuine answer? Because there is one. About whether or not you would burn up on go into the atmosphere? I think you would, but sure, go ahead. I genuinely do believe the answer is yes. We have rope as well. Climbing and tying things together. I wonder what we can tie together. Remember spaceship would not burn you up? Felix Baumgartner did it in 2012. Yeah, but from what distance? I'm saying if you were in space floating, like let's imagine you're an astronaut in one of those things where you have like air to push you along and you get yourself to zero momentum and then you accelerate directly towards the planet and you re-enter Earth's atmosphere and start being subject to the gravity. I'm pretty sure you would fucking start going really fast and burn up. I don't know which MC mod pack I'll be playing through. I was looking for one that changed the environment a bunch, so a decent amount of tech. Reftoria serves my purpose. That's my recommendation. Interesting. Too beefy for a server. Gotcha. We're definitely going to mod Minecraft at some point. I don't know when we'll do it. We got lots of stuff on the horizon. Ooh, Miracle Grassroot. Heals a bunch of HP. I meant the mechanics of the game. Oh, no. I wasn't talking about the mechanics of the game at all. No. I was talking about a very reasonable hypothetical where somebody is catapulting towards the planet and burns up in a ball of fire. Anyways. We should build a little platform here to land on. It was from 127,000 feet up. It's a balloon thing, not spaceship. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Impressive as fuck. Impressive as fuck. I'm not trying to take away from what that guy did. Just saying, that wasn't what I meant. Ooh, look at the little fire toad guy. Hello, the mobs are so big. Permanent velocity just isn't fast enough to burn up. You think so? Jump with gravity pulling you, I don't think you'd burn up. Interesting. Maybe you're right. I don't know. Yep. Get owned. Honestly, out fucking played. By air resistance, not much air in space. Well, that was what I was thinking. If you were accelerating towards the planet in space, then you would be going really fast by the time you enter the atmosphere. The progression of the glitch ship. What is the glitch ship? I saw you mentioning that, Sister of the Sea. Once again, I'm saying that you are accelerating towards the planet. Imagine you have like a jetpack pushing you towards the planet or something. Not a rocket ship, but something accelerating you towards it, so you're gaining speed. Which is the robot race, oh, okay. More coal, by the way, if we want it. There's a bunch of ore here, actually. Probably worth our time to just snag it. Good for going thousands of miles to burn up. Licorice said you'd burn up like a pile of fucking wood. Once again, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm purely talking about vibes here. I certainly don't fucking know. If you were to stable orbit, you'd be moving very fast. That's true. That's true. Yeah, I mean, this hypothetical is, it's it's just that. It's hypothetical. Yeah, I guess if you're outside of the planet, you would be in orbit, right? Because the gravity would be pulling you into orbit anyways. How many different kinds of worlds you been to? Literally only this one. Literally only this one so far, Zach Rugg. I'm gonna do research. I'll be back with an answer in 10 minutes to an hour. We won't be live in an hour for sure. I've got a wrap in the next like 15 to 20. But I appreciate it. Let us know in the Discord. Felix was only doing 833 miles per hour when he re-entered Earth. Meanwhile, spaceships are doing 100 miles per hour. Level speed is needed to convert your kinetic energy into heat energy. Yeah. I just don't know. Atmospheric entry and heat. As the body enters the atmosphere, it would encounter increasing air resistance. This friction would generate intense heat. Temperatures to reach up to 1600 or more, potentially causing severe burns or disintegration unless protected by a heat shield. So hey, there you go. Nail. Why are there so many ducks in the caverns? Genuinely weird. Are these little capsules basically just treasure chests? Nighttime again. Isn't crazy? The orbital velocity of the ISS is... I don't even understand what you're saying. Oh, that was a bandage. That sounds nice. Use less mathy ways of saying it. Put it this way. Most meteors are chunks of rock or debris that end up being completely incinerated before they even get to the highest cloud heights. They're moving extremely fast, yes, but as others pointed out, to be in orbit, you need to be moving fast. Oh, it's that many miles per second. Okay, yeah. Extra couple screens in my ship when you're wrapping up? Sure. Hey, what's up, Polychimp? Almost 5 miles per second. Pretty heckin' fast. All right. Huge. So many little potato guys. We're not gonna die, though. Just keep swinging. It's fine. Woo! Some living root. A bunch of stuff. Okay, let's go back the other direction. Let's see if we can buy those pantaloons. Let's see if we can buy those pantaloons. Not like this. Oh my god, they countered my jump with their own jump. Insane tech. Either way, chat, I don't recommend re-entering Earth's atmosphere just, you know, as a person, just like chilling in like a suit or whatever. I think we can all say that in no circumstance should you try it. Regardless of our disagreement on, you know, to what degree you would burn up upon entering the atmosphere. Ha. Get fucked, buddy. Sorry. Also, wait a second. If we do this and hold F... You gotta wait a little while? Yep, there it is. Bang. And look at that, chat. That's what we do as a vampire. That's our vampire ability. That's how we're supposed to play. Because look, now we can see and run around in the dark. It's all that ability. It's all coming together. I knew there was something, chat. I knew there was something. Thank you guys for allowing me to find it. That makes a lot of sense to me. And it's like a little fucky that you can only see just around you, but the fact you can see enemies makes it easy. It makes it better. It makes flavor sense, too. That's actually quite cool, man. It's actually quite cool. Okay, I came all the way back, though there's really no reason to be here. I guess we wanted to heal and eat up, and we can do so in the safety of our home. Now I've never played the game. Better chance living oddly enough if you go head first. Less view to hit the air, less friction, less heat. Doesn't increase your terminal velocity, so you want to splay out at some point. You can get so scientific in Kerbal. I've never played Kerbal. I've heard people like it, though. Orbital velocity, of course, depends on how far away from the orbited object you are. The closer you are, the faster you need to go to remain in orbit to fight the pull of gravity. Thing. Keep your legs straight and aim for the water. What if there's no water, though? By the way, our shit just ran out. But we do need to, like, go and do this meditate thing, you know, once every minute or whatever. Gonna chill and charge up. Though we might be able to, like, get gear or something to speed this up eventually. Huge. Some of this should be giving us some amount of, like, lifesteal, too. Alright. Do not aim for the water, aim for a marsh, or if you can't see some sort of dense tree covering. I mean, I feel like at that height, falling into trees or water are both gonna be bad, right? I know that falling from into water from height is like falling onto concrete, but like, also falling into a bunch of branches with that much speed, you're probably fucking cooked. Let's be real. Is that a moonbeam? You go fast enough, water is so much worse. Really? That's interesting to me. I would figure both are fucking terrible. You're dead either way. Moonbeam ice cream. These are so much more compressible that it might actually help. Interesting. I just figure at that speed, you would just end up getting impaled on a branch and, you know, dead anyways. Yeah, might. Basically, without burning to death, we don't have the kind of materials that would dissipate the heat quickly enough regardless of how shallow your descent. Luffy's on team, you're gonna burn to death. You still selling those pants? You are. We did it, chat. We got pants. Could see them. But no. Keep my formal pants on. Increase survival from 0% to 0.1 type of thing. Sure. No, what? Hey, we got a quest from her. Shop needs more things to sell. She has a plan. 4 iron ore. I have that for you. Here it is. Rewards? Nothing. There's just some money. 2 iron bar. Crafted from 4 iron? Sure. So you're just trying to get me... Oh, I put pants on. You're just trying to get me to craft a little bit. We gotta heal, though. We're low as shit. Never fall out of any distance within the atmosphere and survive. It's rare, but it has happened. Crazy. Water's not compressible, but trees are. I said aim for a marsh. Mud is very compressible, especially mud full of plant life and lots of bubbles. Interesting. Well, I'm learning a lot if I happen to fall out of orbit at some point, chat. Real practical stuff. Real practical stuff. People fall into marshes survive tall and bushy trees. Anything you land on that has lots of air in it. Yeah, and technically there's lots of air between the branches, which is what you mean by compression. Because you're hitting something which is pushing against you, because that's the way force works or whatever. But, and each time it pushes against you, it's slowing you a little bit on the way down. Next Tuesday, orbit drop forecast. Alright. I'm pretty sure in that movie Crank, he does fall, like, from a helicopter just onto, like, pavement and he lives. I'm just dropping out of orbit. Gonna be the start of my subathon, chat. Okay, let's think about actually putting, like, a table down here, man. I want an inventor's table. This one takes some damn time. Craft an inventor's table? Man, I did not miss you giving me tutorials. Okay. Let's hear a siren? I didn't. Maybe. Pavement is suboptimal. Always knew Crunch fell off. Didn't know it was off the ISS. Holy tit. Rotate with R? I can't... Oh, there you go. It's Terraria Tech. You've got to be actually kidding me. Do that, and then... No! I didn't hold shift. Dude, default being 2x2 is crazy. I officially hate it. Default being 2x2 is crazy. It's burned me one too many times already. Oh. I'm glad we hit this one before the end today, chat. I'm glad we got to hit this one before the end of the day. Yeah, no, that makes sense, Mira. It's just funny. It's just funny. Hey, welcome in, Zaglorious Toaster. First stream able to catch, and Streamer's playing one of my favorite games. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, trying it for the first time as a chat request. Trying it for the first time as a chat request. All right, we got to acquire iron bars for that. And this is still just search for supplies and stuff. And to be fair, some of those materials should be pretty easy for us to get, right? Let's take a peek at our research menu. Can't wait to... Oh, yeah. Okay, they told me to do agriculture, which we can afford now. Let's fucking go. We have a shitload of compiled research. Okay, we can build a foraging table. Basic crops, research. Beekeeping, husbandry, farming, farm me. Gathering, gather me. A hunting bow. Hunting spears, boulders, lobster traps, pest traps. Oh god, we're gonna unlock so much stuff. Ice axe, extremely short-range grappling. Survival tool can also do 5 damage. Ooh. Lantern stick sounds nice, but bad for vamping around, right? Not the bees. Is that a tree of swords? Beefy, it's only one of them, too. You could believe it. We got one for armor and weapons. We got one for chemistry. We got one for frickin' craftsmanship. Holy tit dick. Oh my god. I've accumulated enough points to request this again. If you're not against it, I'm not against it at all, Sister of the Sea. If you want to wreck it, go ahead. I'd be happy to play it again. I just can't take on another mainline game right now, no matter how much I like, you know, like one of these, basically. Like, if anything, I'd put it on the list, like, maybe down the road I make it a mainline game. But I've got some other things in mind for, like, the immediate future. The PoE nerd. There's a lot. Okay, do more of that. Go back into here, research me. Agriculture, let's focus here for right now. Basic fishing, ocean-like planets, ocean Arctic tidewater, not in lakes and puddles. So not interested right now. Husbandry, I like. I like having little animals. Pet renamer. Isaac Wen, I know. What's in the mind for immediate future? I want to, we gotta finish Hollow Knight. We gotta finish Hollow Knight. We're probably gonna, at least in some capacity, I'm not sure exactly what capacity, but we're gonna check out Terraria 1.4.5 a little bit. We got the Hytale thing to finish. I might do Silk Song right after Hollow Knight to keep it all fresh. We got, yeah, Hytale and Terraria new, exactly. Yeah, we're gonna start up the Hytale community server next week. We've got, I kind of want to do Silk Song, and then Slay the Spire 2 comes out in March, I think, which is pretty soon, a little over a month away. And that game I plan on playing pretty heavily, while at this point still playing Noida as well. So that might take the spot as like a mainline game for a little bit. You know, it might take that like Hollow Knight slot. And I also really want to do Factorio soon. Plus, I still kind of want to do some Minecraft. So I don't know, there's so much stuff, man. This is good. Yeah, give me thoughts on that, because I'm open to feedback, but I'm learning to be very protective of the, like, main game. Like, we're actually going to do a playthrough sort of thing, because I just want to make sure that we're staying focused and that when we're doing a game, you can expect to see that game with regularity. Like, right now, you can expect to see Noida with regularity. Generally, not counting this week, you can expect to see Hollow Knight with regularity. Have you played Cult of the Lamb? I did. I beat Cult of the Lamb on launch. And I enjoyed it, but it definitely had some issues that I'm sure they wrapped out since then. I saw you posted in the Discord about a big update for it, which is tight. The very first top right from the craftsman tree lets you make a pixel printer. Fortunately, a lot later. Lets you get that transmog fiending, but for decorations. Ooh. Scanner you can use to collect any decor you find. That's amazing. My treasure went so casually, thank you. But one main game plus Noida, right? For right now, we kind of have like the always-on roguelike slot. And if we were getting closer to, I feel like, being done with Noida, I would say that I would slide Slay the Spire 2 into that slot. But to me, it does not feel like we're getting close to being done with Noida. Maybe I'm off base there. So never. I do think eventually we'll hit like a time to take a break on it for sure. Maybe not immediately, but eventually for sure. So this allows me to make bow and weapons, which is a nice upgrade. We could get a stronger sword, probably. Longsword, is there no broadsword? No, it's probably one of those games you burn out before you 100%. That's what I'm saying, yeah. Like, I'm imagining we're going to hit a point where I just want to take a break from it. And I'm saying we're not there yet. I'm starving, by the way, because I'm reading menus and yapping. That's sword the long way. You're raw. Are you cooked? There we go. Homecraft is personal craft. 2 adds directly to their character. Ooh, that's nice. The OST is nice. The OST is nice right now. It's very, very chill. It's very, very chill. I probably... Oh, I have popcorn. Eating sufficiently with a full stomach, your body will slowly regenerate and heal. Probably want to be more full all the time. Music mod you have, add some fucky tracks. Well, so be it. I heard that the music could get repetitive and it was suggested to maybe use a mod. We had this mod recommended and it's what we used. The price you pay, I don't know. It's been fine background noise for me. You should know to burn out. You can hit the random practice mode. True, but I mean, part of it is... Yeah, that one's a vanilla track. Part of it is eventually it'd be nice just to... You know, I might just want to shift our focus to something else. If I can. If I'm allowed to with my content pipeline, you know? I'm not a play one game forever kind of guy. Personally. Electronic Center. These all unlock so much shit. Geology. Processing isotopes. For a week or whatever? Yeah. A lot of stuff. Oh, this we could unlock. Oh, Mio Crunch. You just... I was trying to be cordial. I was trying to be cordial. Heard Noida? No, we were just talking about Noida. We're just talking about Noida, Ramses. Because I was just saying, like, chat was saying, oh, this game's cool. And I was saying, like, yeah, this is the kind of game we could play more of. We just don't have room in the schedule. Fusion station. This seems like I don't need this yet. It seems like I don't need this yet. And this all requires stuff we don't have. We have so many research points, though, which are generated just by time, I'm imagining. Just because we spend so much time running around and doing whatever. Okay, can we make that foraging table or whatever now? Is it here? Yes. On the schedule to stream more? Yeah. I would like to. I like streaming. Although, realistically, we stream a lot of hours as is. I'd probably increase the hours slightly if we were to go full-time, but... You know, we're already streaming quite a bit. Part of the problem, chat, and I don't think anyone wants to admit this, is it's the dulls. We all love the dulls, but you know what takes a lot of time? The damn dulls. Yeah, on top of I have a 40-hour-a-week day job still, yeah. Alright, grows crops more efficiently. Compost bin. Things rot faster in here. Water for use around home. Stores up to 200 water. Less effective when stacked. We got some hose. Chainsaw. Get rid of all that castellay. You getting back on later tonight? No, sir. We're going to be wrapping up pretty soon, and that's going to be the end. It's already 7:20. I got to leave any minute, honestly. We really should be wrapping in a second. But this was good to look at some of these systems. F the dulls. Short dulls is an hour and a half every time. Sometimes short dulls becomes an hour, but a lot of the times it's an hour and a half, yeah. Which is funny, because then when we do, like, 1,000,000 dulls, it's still an hour and a half. So it like, always ends up 90 minutes. 68 hours in a week. That leaves 128 hours for streaming. But I just got here. I know. I'm sorry. And for my opinion, we have 2 lists. One longer and one shorter for when time allows or constricts. Hold firm. Yeah, I do like... I don't know. I kind of like to make some variety. I kind of like to put some variety in the dulls from time to time. But it is a good point, Aga. The hunting bow comes from the foraging table. I guess, yeah, forage, farm, and hunt. Timber string, copper bar. Yeah, we got a lot of... We got to kind of branch off into whole war systems here. That's probably a good place to wrap for now. Was a lot of fun. Was a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and save and quit. And before we actually wrap up the recording, Mira, you said you wanted to show off some screenies. Go ahead. Go ahead. They have 2 numbers of dulls in mind. 10 games, 5 dulls. Yeah. That's not a bad idea. Holy. Wow. The break easy thing. It's huge. You get all kinds of rooms and different, like, I like how it's all like ambient light, Mira, instead of I had literal medieval torches. Seems like maybe these walls or something are like illuminating. I'm not even sure what you're doing for lighting. Oh, what the hell? What the fuck? What in the furry? What in the furry? What is this? Also, this looks like that gun in Halo, you know, with the bottom bit and the top bit. What is this? Does this do something? Is this cosmetic? Is this a fucking sticker that you put in space? Oh, she's got different tools, and she's got staves and some kind of perp shit here. Blocks on 1. A fur for the ship. Need to represent someone makes play safely. It's a hologram. Interesting. The glitch ship. Resembles a castle. I guess it is castle-y. Yeah, I guess it is kind of castle-y. I like the castle bit at the top, for sure. It's average. It is cool. It is cool. I kind of like my sword ship better, though. I still kind of like my sword ship better for right now. I always knew Mira was a furry. I just couldn't prove it. I just couldn't prove it. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and wrap there for the night, everybody. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did and you're watching here on Twitch, hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks, everybody. Make it look like the RV from Spaceballs. Hey, it's Glorious Toaster. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, buddy. Sorry you popped in kind of towards the end of stream tonight. We'll be back at 2 p.m. tomorrow. We'll be doing a little bit of fucking around with some doles and maybe some marbles or something. I don't know, though. I kind of want to just jump right into Noida tomorrow, everybody. I'm going to be real with you. I love the doles, but I'm so excited to play the run that I might axe the doles tomorrow, so we'll see. We'll see, because I would kind of rather just play 8 straight hours of Noida than like 6 hours of Noida, you know? But we'll see. We'll see. Definitely Noida tomorrow, 2 p.m. We'll be back. Let's go ahead and I'm going to end stream over on the YouTube side. Thanks for being here on YouTube. I hope you guys had a good time. We'll catch you later. You know, your game have updates? Yeah, that weirdly doesn't bother me that much. You know, like, that doesn't bother me that much, but I get what you're saying because it bothers